Nation. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Whole crew back together today. Alongside me is Kyle Wallace. What's up, Kyle?
Welcome back, fellas.
I mean, you were around.
But you weren't on the show.
Apparently, I just Venmo'd Stro $10.
Yeah.
You didn't take his money?
He literally, I put it down, he took it back.
So you stole $10 of my money, Alex Stro.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Did you Venmo it back to back?
You commented on my Venmo saying thanks. Okay, we were giving money to help Kyle's cousin get a nicer backpack.
Yeah.
So Brad Nortman, longtime NFL punter, Super Bowl 50 runner-up. Alex Strove's running the show. Back from vacation, unmarried. We'll get to that. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. List is more, and of course, find us on YouTube when Strove gets it together at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. So, Strove, where's my money? I feel like Kyle.
Yeah, you sound like Kyle.
Some money's important.
So I'm glad you bring this up because I was thinking about you in the shower today.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's disturbing.
That is weird.
And I was like,
Were you hot and bothered?
I'll leave that between me and me. And I thought about the Venmo thing that happened yesterday. And I went, oh, my God, that totally happened. I couldn't remember. Remember a couple months ago we were talking about how sometimes I have dreams about work and I'm not sure if they're real or fake.
I recall.
Like they blend reality. I wasn't positive if the Venmo thing actually happened. So I went on my phone after my shower, and I saw that I commented on it, but I don't remember doing that.
Well, you did it.
So I never transferred the money. It's still sitting in my Venmo account. Would you like me to keep it there for your potential KBN Nation bachelor party, or would you like it back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
What I missed?
KBN Nation Bachelor
Are we going to have this next week?
Bro, what?
Oh, my God.
No, you're joking, right?
Did I come up with this idea?
What? What, you're acting surprised? We're supposed to be doing it next week, the 24th.
That's right. We did talk about it as a day. The 24th. We talked about a Thursday
Happy
night.
hour, yeah.
That's not going to work.
In the Third Street Market Hall.
What a surprise. I'm glad KBN Nation finally gets to see
no. It will work. It will work.
Okay.
Remember I said I'd stay
daughter
for a half.
and fiance fly that night, so I'm solo bolo, baby.
You putting her travel information out there. This ain't TSA, brother.
What's the big deal about that? You're so weird.
Dang.
Kyle, you are a little bit protective of your whereabouts.
Yeah, but I mean,
because you're
Kyle's at the Third Street Market Hall in Milwaukee.
I don't think his fiance gave consent for him to be talking about she flying and doing all this. You don't know what type of enemies she got.
I hope I do. We're getting married in a month.
Oh, you never know.
So
you're down.
I'm in.
Well, you need to record like a promo and get stuff going so people know to join us at the Third Street Market Hall next week at 5 o'clock.
So now I'm throwing my own bachelor party. Why don't you guys voice some stuff and say, hey, we're going to celebrate Ben Brust, his bachelor party with KBN Nation.
Yeah.
More than happy.
I just planned a whole 30th birthday party last Saturday. I'm done planning.
You can't.
But you showed you can do it.
I know I can do it. I know.
Yeah,
and it's time to put you guys to the test.
Sure, I'll do it. Hey, KBN Nation, what up? This is your boy Kyle, Brad, and Strauss. And we are here to invite you to the KBN Ben Brust Bachelor Party. Yes, sending Ben Brust off to marriage the right way by joining us here at the Third Street Market Hall, 5 o'clock to 6:30, right here at the Third Street Market Hall during happy hour. Boom, there it is.
Just like that. What a pro.
Boom, there it is. All right, so I have a problem with Alex Strofe. Of course, he gallivants out west. He's our producer of Kyle Brust and Nortman. You can hear him on Mr. Irrelevant on YouTube. And, of course, he comes back, and we talked a little bit about him, his embarrassing batting stance swing thing off of a tee out in L.A., all of that. But leading into the trip, Alex Strofe was saying there was a non-negative chance, or whatever he said.
Non-zero.
Non-zero chance that he was not going to get married.
He a lie.
Of course he's a lie.
He a complete
and,
lie.
and I think he mocked marriage. He made this whole thing up that he was going to go to the chapel, like it started building energy that he was going to get married.
He played the song too, going to the chapel.
Yeah, you sent us an option of a
And
of a
he's
place that's
not
hoity-toity.
married, and he's just going about his day as if nothing ever happened. So you basically spent your entire last week lying to everyone across ESPN Wisconsin.
When did I ever definitively say we're getting married in Vegas?
How close were you actually?
Strofe is a
Getting
clown
married?
and a thief.
'Cause
I
you were
agree.
saying-
Taylor, he's a clown and a thief.
You were saying it was pretty close.
It was pretty close.
So how close did you actually get?
We went to the chapel and it was closed.
You went
I
to
sent
the
you
doors.
a picture. Yeah, I sent you
went
guys a
to the
picture
doors.
of the chapel.
So there's no other chapels?
Yeah. How many chapels?
And you didn't circle back when their hours were opened?
It was just the nearest chapel.
What was your plan if they were open?
We were going to go inside and
There
see
are
what the
over
logistics
50
sounded like.
wedding chapels in Vegas.
50? And you went to
50.
one?
I went to one.
So you're a fraud. You faked
Complete
the whole
fraud.
thing.
You went to
Complete
the
fraud.
door and you were just going to see the logistics?
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was the one we selected. It
it's not
the
the
It
one
wasn't the one
selected. It was the
selected. You
closest
just
one.
said
It
you
was at
just
the
said it's
hotel.
the nearest one close to you.
You really don't care about love. This is embarrassing.
No, it really is because not only
How is
that.
this embarrassing?
Well, you
Absolutely.
talked about marriage and you thought like you talked so greatly about your relationship
Yeah, it's a
and
beautiful
like
relationship.
like
We
you
have a
guys don't
beautiful love.
fight.
Ain't beautiful enough to get married.
This,
Beautiful
that.
love.
You didn't even come back engaged.
Yeah, you're at least engaged, right? It's consolation prize.
Yeah, you didn't hype all this up on air talking about getting married, not
Well,
to come
that
back
was going to
with-
be a strict elopement. So there would be no engagement, period.
But it would be a step in the
Oh,
right direction.
Wow.
I felt as if that would have been a slap in the face to her.
That you got engaged.
I
in
felt
Las
like that would have been
Vegas?
disrespectful to the woman I love.
But eloping on a whim, is it?
Not on a whim. We discussed this. We've been over this.
Have you discussed getting married?
Yes, of course.
Oh, so then she knew it could have been a possibility as well.
She
It
knew-
would have been a good consolation
she
prize.
Knew it was all or nothing on this particular trip.
You're starting to sound a lot like Kyle Wallace, talking out both sides of your mouth.
How am I talking out of both sides of my mouth? I feel like this is very easy to comprehend. You guys are the ones making it
To
complicated.
do all or nothing with eloping
No.
or you come back still boyfriend, girlfriend, that's
Yeah.
a strange
Disingenuous.
spectrum to be on.
It is.
Yeah, we're gonna get married. Oh no, we're not.
No, we're
We're just gonna come back and live life normally.
Yeah, we're still just
disrespecting-
dating.
Disrespecting the sanctity of marriage.
Yeah, I have doubts now.
Yeah, he don't really love her like that.
If that,
Oh,
if,
wait,
if
wait,
this
wait.
Is, what?
What do you have doubts about?
I
And how
think
is this
she-
disrespecting the sanctity of marriage?
I think she.
What kind of sentence is that?
I think she told him she didn't want to get married.
Oh, trouble in paradise.
Stroph's dragging her by the wrist
Oh.
to the chapel, and she said,
She had the cold feet. I say frio.
Frio.
I say Frio. I would say we were equally into the idea, but I think she had more common sense than I did in regards to maybe eloping is not the best decision for our lives, given that our family may not be thrilled with the decision.
That's not truly eloping,
Wow.
then.
I thought it was going to be like a storybook kind of love, you know?
It is. It still is,
stinks.
Brad.
Right, that's
Just because I didn't do what you wanted me to do doesn't mean things
you
are
want to
bad.
do this.
I did. I was open to it, but we had an adult discussion and determined that that was probably not the best case scenario.
On the Carbless Talking text line, Taylor chimes back, and Strofe is a clown, a thief, and a liar.
And a liar. He a liar.
Scathing.
I wonder if the over-under of 120 and a half of text messages from Taylor and Waukesha calling me a clown in the last 2 weeks, I wonder where that would land.
Well, I mean, he's
That's
just
a lot.
speaking his truth.
About once every 3 minutes.
Dave from Aaron chimes in with another good point here. The co-Strofe Kyle wedding can still happen.
The cold stroke from ain't no cold nothing. That's
would
me,
make,
baby.
would make it a little cheaper.
Listen, I ain't worried about
Oh,
that.
he tried speaking his language.
No.
You go to one end of the venue, I go to the other end of the venue. We build a barrier between the two.
Absolutely not. I'd be damned if I share any date with you. Not happening. Not happening.
Oh, you
now
got
I'm
to
totally
figure
getting
out what
married
date he's
after
getting
that.
married.
It's gonna be so
Yes.
good.
1 year after.
He
Are
ain't
you getting
getting-
married on Friday?
He
by
ain't
chance?
get, no, hell no. You ain't getting married. I'm getting married.
You'll find out when you get to save the date.
Yeah,
Are
that's
her
true.
parents helping to pay for the wedding?
Oh, it's
That's
really
a
putting
really,
putting it out there.
really
Holy
tough
cow.
question to throw at our guy.
I'm just saying because if the parents are, then maybe it could happen. But if
This same date thing is brilliant.
It's not. It would be. It could be same date, but it won't be.
It'd be a KBN Nation celebration.
Oh, okay. So please don't do this to us. Don't do it to Ben and Brad. I need Ben and Brad at
Did
mine.
you hear how excited Brad was when the idea was floated that him and I would share an anniversary? And listen to you being a
I was
little whiny.
celebrating.
Why would I wanna share my
he's
wedding
like,
day
did
with
you
you?
know that there's other people in the world that you probably know as well that are going to get married on the date you got married? Did you also know that when you have a birthday, there was other people in the world
Allen
born
Iverson. I
on your
know, and I
birthday?
don't like
You and
that.
Allen Iverson?
The same birthday, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be 100 with it. I am not a selfish person, but I don't celebrate birthdays like that, but when it's my day, I like to know it's my day. So when it's an anniversary or something important in Kyle Wallace's life, I would like it to be mine. I still, to this day, am upset that I went to college with these people that I know, and I'm friends with them on social media, and they had their daughter on my birthday, and I said, dang. For the rest of my life, this kid,
Are
you kidding me?
This little girl is probably 11 or 12 years old. So for the last 11, 12 years, I go on Facebook. I got to see them talking about, oh, happy birthday, such and such. I'm just like, oh.
You started that with, I'm not a selfish person.
That's
not.
exactly what I
I draw
There
a
was like
line.
18 butts after that,
I
Brad.
draw a line. My birthday is a line, and then my wedding date will be a line. Matter of fact, somebody already told me not to have a certain date because they had another wedding to go to that day.
And you're going to listen to them?
Yeah, I want
Not
to.
do what you want to?
Is this person like in your wedding party?
No, not at all. I had two people who have the same date they're thinking about, and I'm like, wow, I want to be able to.
Kyle's never going to find a date.
What if I say, Kyle, I got these dates, don't have it then?
No. Brad, what do you mean? You're married.
Oh, you're saying because you don't want to share their anniversary. You're not
Yeah,
saying because they could show up at your wedding.
You know how insane this is?
That is crazy.
No, I'm good. I'm good, fellas. Don't worry about it. We're good here. We're about Stro. And Stro not
love
trying to
the
share a date
love
with
the
me.
self-talk. I really felt like you're good after you said I'm good 14 times after that.
No, I'm good. But Stro, we're not
You did
sharing
it
the
again,
venue
man.
because Stro, he ain't coming to the same venue I'm having, and he also.
Oh, Alex Strofe, if you pull this off, I'd be so happy.
It's not happening. You can have it on the same day, sure.
Imagine
whatever.
double dates every year for the anniversary.
Gosh, I
Imagine how great
I
that
like
would be.
Alex
to be honest though, Alex Strofe and his wonderful girlfriend, we've actually hung out with him before at Manestrito,
Oh, yeah.
and it was wonderful.
We had a nice time.
I enjoy the future Strofes.
Just not on
They
the
are
same
not-
wedding day.
I mean, I would prefer not to say. I would love for him to be able to come to my wedding.
I can't skip over the fact that he's mad that somebody had a kid on their birthday.
That is wild.
I know the kid's name and everything.
Would you
I
take
know-
that as an
They're not
honor?
even together no more. So what a waste of time. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. KBN Nation. Before y'all get mad, life is beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm glad the girl is here.
How do you think
growing,
Allen
thriving.
Iverson feels that you share a birthday with him?
Allen Iverson don't know who I am. But I'm
That
just
girl,
saying, he don't
don't
have
know,
to.
that girl don't know either.
I know her parents. I'm serious when I say this. Judge me all you want. I knew when the baby was born. I said, dang.
What if you have a child
Not on my
and they're
birthday.
born on your birthday?
I would be, baby, hold it in or get it out. It's 11:50 on June
Because-
6th. Y'all better get this C-section going or something. We gotta get this baby up out of here.
It's actually funny you say that because
No, it's
Baby
not.
Nortman-
This is not funny.
Baby Nortman's due September 8th. My
Yep.
birthday is September 12th.
Yep.
And Lexi said, how great would it be if he or she was born on your birthday? And even I said, I don't know about that. I don't know.
You want to have
I don't
something
think I
to
want
yourself.
that.
Yes, thank you, Brad.
You guys,
This is
I'm
the real
not,
Brad.
these two guys. I'm not a selfish person.
Oh,
but
if you
that's the name. That's the name of the first hour of the podcast, Strofe.
If you-
I'm not a selfish person, but
Ben, you a lie, because if your daughter was born on your birthday, you would not be
Oh
happy.
my
It would
gosh,
never be
no.
about you then.
That's okay.
No,
No.
shut up.
I'm used to things not being about me. It's never about me.
Oh, stop it. You have been telling her, can you a little faster here? It's about 12 hours to my birthday. I'm glad I'm keeping it real.
I think I'm actually Team Kyle on
Thank
this one.
you.
But
Thank you.
but only for
Welcome
like
back to the radio. I think was it both all across ESPN Wisconsin?
Yeah, correct. We've got some tornado warnings in Jefferson and Dane counties. So
Oh,
make sure
wow.
if you're in those areas, take cover and listen to your local weather service. But
For now, back to your regularly scheduled Kyle Brust and Nortman
I couldn't
programming.
hear you guys either for the record.
You couldn't hear
so-
anything?
No, I couldn't.
You missed an entire segment about Kyle and Brad saying, I'm not selfish, but
I don't want.
Brad doesn't want his kid to be born on his birthday.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. I was not Team Kyle.
What is wrong with you guys?
Further down the line.
Dude,
No, it's
weird being in the minority. Here,
Ben,
'cause
don't put your hands on your chest. You know you in the same boat as us.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope that your second child, healthy, beautiful baby.
Me
I hope
too.
it's born on your birthday.
Me too.
Yeah. You say
That'd
that
be
now.
awesome.
It would
I
be
feel like
about
that'd
it'd
be
be about
awesome.
baby
Yeah,
Brust then
no,
the whole time.
but like no. Then as we get older, like we do it all
Oh, but
together.
hold on a minute. They're on
Like-
to something. You're too much of a birthday guy for this.
I'm
yeah,
not a birthday
guy.
We're going to break. How did this turn on me? Nobody can hear any of these idiots making fools of themselves.
You weren't keeping it real. You weren't keeping 100.
I'm always 100. More next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Dick Van Dyke, real quick on the cha-cha slide ACL, says she was carried out by all 5 of us. 5 people?
That's a big girl. That's a big girl. Yeah, that's a big girl who did cha-cha.
Stop it, Kyle.
What you mean? 5 of them had to carry out a big girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wildy and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Can you start just listening and reading the tea leaves here? I don't think Watson's going to miss as much time. I would bet he's playing before Halloween.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
He's running, he's cutting, and yes, it's different. I get all of that, but he is highly motivated. He is going to push and push. This isn't going to be one of those, I'm going to wait till I'm 6,000% healthy.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh. You know owning a home is one of the best investments you can make, but keeping it comfortable, energy efficient, and looking great, that takes a little extra work. But this summer, Universal Windows Direct is making it easy to finally tackle that project with an offer you can't pass up. Right now, you get to choose your offer. Pick the one that works for you. Payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
For over 50 years, Cousin Subs has celebrated and embraced the traditions of their home state of Wisconsin. And now, Cousins will be honoring a Wisconsin tradition like no other with their pull tab giveaway promo. Now through July 6th, while supplies last, guests will receive a Cousins pull tab with a sub or subinable purchase for a chance to win Cousins Subs for a year and much more. For additional info and official rules, visit cousinsubs.com/pull tabs. One pull tab per customer per transaction per day. To receive a pull tab with no purchase necessary, see official rules.
The NFC North Green Bay Packers are returning to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and you're invited.
At defensive end number 90, Lucas Hercules Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness with the sack.
Coming to the all-new Cunis Hope Chevrolet of Milwaukee. Sunday, July 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Packer who strikes fear into quarterbacks throughout the NFL, Lucas Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness bringing the pressure.
During this exclusive 2-hour meet and greet, color action photos of Van Ness will be provided free of charge. Or bring your own item for Lucas to sign.
Pressure and he's blasted. Ball is out. Still loose on the turf. Packers have it. Ow!
Welcome to Cunis Hope Chevrolet, your trusted, family-owned and locally operated dealership in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Say hello to the friendly faces and Lucas Van Ness, live at Cunis Hope Chevrolet in Milwaukee, 11100 West Metro Auto Mall Drive, just off I-41. Sunday, July 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And he lost it. Packers recover.
Hey ESPN Milwaukee fans, Brian Balaga here for Surfside. Summer is heating up and there's nothing more refreshing than an ice-cold Surfside iced tea and vodka or Surfside lemonade and vodka to break the heat. Made with real brewed tea and real vodka, Surfside is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. That's right, no carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy no matter what your plans are this weekend. Look for the can with the sunset stripes, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Must be 21. Please drink responsibly.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, and Alex Stro back from the West Coast running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line your way into the show. You can also get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison, or download, listen back on the ESPN Wisconsin app. We're getting close to Packers practicing again. And I'm also starting to get excited that getting emails about fantasy football, like it starts telling you that football is getting closer. Now, all the while, I am enjoying Brewers baseball. Can't wait for the All-Star break to be over. But this offseason was, I'll let you guys decide what you want to call it. Because I feel like I have more questions than I have answers about this team heading into 2025. Do you, KBN Nation, and I'll get to you guys here, have more questions or answers for the 2025 Packers after this offseason?
To me, it's questions. I think that this team did improve, and they tried to tackle some of their questions that they had that they needed answers to. But the problem is they have a harder schedule and a harder NFC. So I felt like, relatively speaking, there wasn't the improvement that you're looking for to be a true championship contender. Because as I'm just doing a quick 30-second list of things that I have questions about, it's the following. Can Jordan Love be consistently great, not just good? Who's going to emerge to be that number one wide receiver? Offensive line. Normally, the stable, steady unit of the Green Bay Packers has lots of question marks with Melton Jenkins and Zach Tom. Even Anthony Belton, the second-round draft pick, still contract unsigned. Who's going to step up with the D-line? Zero change from anybody on the D-line. Cornerbacks without Jair Alexander. Even things like Edgerrin Cooper. We saw flashes with him, but can he be a 17-game player and a difference maker that we saw on there? And that is all under the banner of new ed policy. What kind of president is he going to be? What kind of impatience is he going to have? There are so many questions in what should be sort of a nearing peak time in this young team's, life.
Dare I say it's a pivotal year for the Green Bay Packers?
Pivotal year. A perfect word by Ben Brust that he's using to describe this year. So, I mean, you're used to these questions if it's 2023 or 2024, right? You expect questions like these. But going into 2025, year 3 of what is this Goody, new look, young Packer rebuild, I would expect there to be more questions answered than there currently are. But as we start this thing with 1 week from today, they're starting practice out there at Lambeau Field. Boy, I feel like I have more questions than answered going into the season.
Yeah, when I look at this, again, I'm one of the harshest critics on Goody. I would say Goody and I have a back and forth rocky, maybe some would say toxic relationship, a little bit like Bobby and Whitney, if you know who Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston was. Yeah, a little bit of back and forth, but at the end of the day, I will always love me some Goody, even if I have to let Goody go. And so when I think about Goody in this offseason, I think about Matt LaFleur as well. It's a pivotal one, and I think a lot can happen if the Packers don't succeed, but questions or answers, I got more answers in this offseason. Now, this is what we have to understand. You brought up different positions. You think about the cornerback position. Yeah, we moved on from Jair. I wasn't that satisfied with it. But guess what? Nate Hobbs was the answer. Will we see if
that's the answer?
Will we
okay,
see?
So let me ask you a follow-up. Do you like the answers?
Listen, I may not like the answer, but
that's the majority of what matters.
No, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna rationalize all this. At corner, you got Nate Hobbs. That was the guy that came in. At receiver, we got Matthew Golden. You said who's going to be number one? Well, you drafted a guy in the first round that potentially could be the number one wide receiver. At the offensive line, yes, it looks like it may be a holdout from Jenkins. We don't know. We don't know what Zach Thomas for sure
These
going
are good
to
answers.
do. But again, You brought in Banks to solidify that offensive line to slide over at that center position because you lost your starting center from last year, and you kept your starting. You moved your guard over to be your starting center. Defensive line, there was question marks about that. What they do, they brought in DeMarcus Covington to be the defensive line coach. The quarterback position, can Jordan Love, will he stay healthy? Leadership, we've seen a little bit. We feel an increase in leadership. So at the end of the day, we are just waiting on performance. He gave us all the answers. He showed you, listen, he took the test, he took the quiz, he said, here go my answers. It was a fill in the blank. It wasn't an A, B, C, or D. It was fill in the blank, and he filled in the blank. Every single blank that you said, everything we brought up, he gave you an answer to the test. Now, will this answer be a good answer? That is to be seen. But I can't sit here and say that he left questions. No, we just have to see performance now. He filled in every single question we have. Now it's up to the guys to perform up to a level that he expects them to.
Rationalization, because that's what Kyle just said.
Rationalize.
Yeah. Well, rationalization. Producing a rationale that makes yourself feel better, even if it's not completely honest, is a coping strategy.
Oh, so you say I'm coping?
I'm just reading what you basically said you were doing.
But listen, we asked the question. Did he answer it? And the answer is
I don't want
yes.
you to. I don't want you to answer it in no crap. They went and got a quarterback. What do you think, though?
No,
do you or do you not like the answers? That's what we're here for. I don't care if you're going to rationalize it.
I personally.
You're just sounding like I'm just a follower.
I'm not being a follower.
You're like, I own stock. I listen to everything Goody and the Packers do.
No, we're getting close to the season. I got to be more optimistic, but I'm just going to let you fellas know this right now because I got to be optimistic for the Green Bay Packers because the offseason is about to be over, and now it's time to turn the page and say, okay, it's time to put up or shut up for the Green Bay Packers. I may think that Nate Hobbs was a good signing, but when you take away Jair Alexander, I still have some, skepticism that I have. When I see the fact that, Jenkins may not be around next week to start the training camp, that gives me some questions. When I look at the receiving room and we're depending on a number one wide receiver to come from a rookie who's never played in the NFL before, there's a little bit of pause. But again, for me, overall, I just need to see these guys perform. He's put guys in a position where now they have to show up, they have to perform, they have to have a sense of urgency when they go out there. So Goody, did he do his job? Yeah. Do I like the job he did? I'll give him a B. But at the end of the day, I want to see these guys perform, and he put every single position on this football team. Every single position he contributed to that we had question marks about.
But are you satisfied with everything he did?
Yeah, I'm satisfied with the offseason, yeah.
You are satisfied.
You feel like they're closer to winning a championship this year?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really, really confident.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm really glad all of our audience can feel your confidence with your rationalizations.
Yes, but it was a yeah. It was a yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, oh, you good? You feel good? Yeah, I feel pretty good today. I'm not great, but I feel good. I'm gonna make it through the day. I think the Packers are gonna compete.
Compete.
Yeah,
they better compete.
It feels like
it's their job.
It feels like for all the things that he touched on, that he tried to fill in the blank on, to change the analogy, it feels like he just put a Band-Aid over it. He didn't actually stitch it up.
Now that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
to
he's Band-Aided
Banks,
these things.
Disrespectful to Nate Hobbs. Disrespectful to the new Golden boy, Matthew Golden. He's not a Band-Aid.
We don't know what they're going to do on the Green Bay Packers
Well,
yet.
That's why we have to watch the performance. So that's why I said he answered all the questions.
Isn't that in itself a question? Because you don't know how this is going to play out, so you're left wondering, is what Goody formulated going to work, as opposed to more sure answers.
And Brad, I'm glad you're going with more pointed questions here, because all I was getting at Kyle for is exactly what Colin chimes in for on the Car Bus Talk and text line. Kyle, why did you say you need to try and be optimistic? I want you to be real with us.
No, I am. I'm very optimistic for this season. I am. And at the end of the day,
that's not what you said earlier.
At the end of the day,
you said I need to try and be optimistic.
No, I mean,
so now you're mincing words again. Backpedal Kyle Wallace before the season started.
Here's the thing: during the offseason, we all have expectations of our team, right? With the Milwaukee Bucks, the offseason, had they not signed Miles Turner, we all would be sitting here saying, "What are we doing?" Right? You need to see something happen, right? And then you get to a certain point after your expectations aren't met, you have to say, "Okay, let me be realistic." Did they do something? Did they make moves to make this football team better? If I say yes, then I can't be mad. So now it's time to focus on the season, because I can't sit here and act like I can predict the future of what Nate Hobbs is going to be. Nate Hobbs could turn into a great football player, right? Or he's already a good football player, but he can turn into a guy where it's like, oh, wow, the Packers got it right. When Campbell
How do you know he's as good of a football player when in the last 4 years he's been just as injured as others?
He's been hurt, but he's been able to perform pretty well when he's out there. Devondre Campbell, we didn't realize how good he was going to be for the Green Bay Packers, so we got to let these guys perform.
But making moves doesn't necessarily mean questions are answered.
Aaron Banks was the best offensive guard in free agency.
Yeah, so they
Arguably.
helped solidify that, but that is just one area of many areas where it
You
feels
didn't
like
even mention the defensive line.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
the
did.
position coach.
Yes, I said to Mark.
I mean, come on,
He answered
the
every
position
question.
coach.
When he filled in.
These
when
are
he,
pros.
Listen.
A position coach is basically like helps you watch film.
When he filled in that sheet of what he did,
This guy
said
played in the
DeMarcus
NFL.
Covington.
That's not gonna move the needle for these guys.
Well, that's what Matt LaFleur and Goody tried to sell us on. So that was the answer.
No, this is what you're selling
It's
yourself.
the classic Green Bay Packer route. Let's just go with like an inexpensive,
I can't
easy
complain
route.
now. I mean, the offseason is over. It is time for training camp. So at that point, it's all right, fellas, whatever beef I had throughout April, May, and June, that beef got to be
This
gone.
is an unhealthy relationship.
It's okay
not.
to like question, to prod on your significant other.
No, this is the time you gotta.
You're just putting all your problems to the side and then letting them boil up to the end and crumble.
Turn the page, fellas. Turn the page.
You're crumpling the page.
I don't have a book. Turn the page. That's what you got to. Strofe is with me. Strofe is with me. It's time to turn the page, is it not? Thank you, Stro.
It's because he's trying to stay in the good graces of the pro shop.
That's my wedding boy.
Well, hold on a minute. Don't call me your wedding boy.
My
number
buddy.
one.
You're my wedding buddy now.
Oh, so we are sharing a venue.
Okay, good.
Congratulations, guys.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Look forward to having you both at the wedding. Wait a minute. Which wedding you're going to go to? Simultaneous ceremonies. Got to pick one side of the venue.
Come to my party. Forget my ceremony.
No, we'll
Come
do
to
the
my
party together.
No, okay.
No. This hypothetical is so much better.
It's two separate ones. You got to pick and choose.
Two separate venues, two separate everything. We got to pick one.
We're going to both, Brad.
No, Brad's coming to mine. Ben's going to Kyle's.
No. Y'all want to come to mine? Mine gonna be cracking. I'm gonna
How would we go to both?
I don't know.
They're at the same time.
Uber?
It'd be like one of those TV shows. You're trying to be in two places at once, be in for a picture, and then scoot in a taxi cab across town.
Mine is going
taxi cab.
my wedding will be more fun than his. I'm just telling you this.
So you're saying we go to Strofe's ceremony and your reception?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to see real love, because, Mr. Lover, this world needs more love. We need to experience his love.
I hope that Strofe, that they do their own vows. So he can go on and on and on about love.
Can you confirm you're doing your own vows about love?
That would be truly lovely.
Okay, here you guys are going to think I'm so weird. This is something I discussed on the first day.
Come on.
What?
You did not.
No.
How
I
did she
swear
not
on my
lie?
life. Used to believe
Is
that.
she a Gen Z or is she a millennial?
She is. Whoa.
Because these Gen Z women must be different. Y'all on the first date that would scare a lot of people.
Wedding vows on the first date?
If a woman did that on the first date, I'm running.
That is
running.
crazy.
I might string her along for a little bit.
Bro, I just got an emergency call.
We talked about
Bruce is pooping in the house.
Like we talked about politics, and then we talked about like life goals, right? Do you want to have a family? Is that something you picture in your
first date?
Do you talk about life goals on a first date? On Twitter at KBN ESPN. Please.
Hell no.
Politics, marriage,
can you please add like Alex Strofe did?
Unless you really see a future. But most of the time, let's be honest, when I went on first dates with these women, I wasn't thinking about the
Stop yourself. Stop yourself. Family show.
I was thinking about taking her on our dates.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Strofe, you shut your mouth. Send us a break, you two. You guys are
You're
getting married
listening
at the
to
same
Kyle
day, aren't you?
Brust and Nortman, KBN,
Kayla Williams sucks.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Get ready to say goodbye to those bland seltzers at the ballpark. Carbless is proudly Wisconsin-born, crafted by real people. A husband and wife team who wanted better cocktails in a can. They're locally made and blissfully better. Carbless offers a bold, true cocktail flavor that's made for baseball fans. Available in fan-favorite flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and mango, bringing the craft cocktail bar to your seat. Refreshment that matches the energy of American Family Field is Carbless. Full of flavor, no sugar, and no carbs. Just game day bliss.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Workplace stress is now a leading cause of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to take care of yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song, and therapy. Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever your day throws at you. Balance is tough, but getting help shouldn't be. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Dr. Aaron Holtebeck and his team at Holtebeck Eye Center make vision care a top priority. They are your premium provider for eye care and corrective eye surgeries. Dr. Holtebeck has been helping local patients with their eye care needs for over 20 years. Dr. Nausheen Abbas joined the Holtebeck Eye Center team last September, and her practice philosophy is to provide patient-centered medicine by giving all options. Located in Brookfield near the corner of Calhoun and Capitol. Learn more about their services at holtebeck.com.
Veterans, have you explored your benefits lately? The Wisconsin Department of Veterans Affairs stands ready to serve Wisconsin veterans, their families, and their survivors. With our partners like your local county veteran service officer, we can help access the benefits you've earned and the support you need. For more information, please visit wisvets.com. That's wisvets.com. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Veterans Affairs with funding provided by the Milwaukee Brewers and the Brewers Community Foundation.
Forget average. At Exterior Pros, they bring the heat. They're not here to meet standards, they're here to smash them. From the first swing of the hammer to the final reveal, they're leveling up your home with every window, every shingle, and every single detail. This isn't just a remodel, it's a glow up for your house. Built tough, built beautiful, built to turn heads. Want in? Let's go. Lock in your project now and save $3,000. Exterior Pros, where bold meets built. Trust the pros and visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A lot happening here. Ernie to Barn. Thank you, Ernie, as always, for holding Kyle accountable. On the Carbless Talking text line, hasn't Kyle always said a first-round pick should produce immediately?
I agree, he should.
Backpedal, Wallace strikes again.
That isn't... What? Huh? What?
Where's Jordan Morgan on your list of questions?
Listen, y'all know I'm not very happy with Jordan Morgan.
Oh, well, you didn't have that as a question. I thought all your answers were answered.
He was a question. I mean, listen.
He was a question. Wait, what's the answer?
Obviously, obviously, Goody realized Jordan Morgan wasn't where he thought he was, so that's why he had to go and get Aaron Banks. If Jordan Morgan were where he thought he was, then he could have just slid Jordan Morgan into guard. I mean, he signed.
That's great.
I wasn't happy with. I was never happy with the pick of Jordan Morgan, but he signed Aaron Banks. He saw his mistake and he signed Aaron Banks. Maybe Jordan Morgan will be better this year.
Goot apologist Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust. Brad Nortman.
Thought we were bullying Strofe today.
No, I mean you gave us every reason to bully you. We still are bullying Strofe because our Twitter poll on KBN ESPN on Twitter X is: do you talk about life goals on a first date? Strofe, I cut you off because I needed to, because I couldn't get over it.
Why?
I need you to explain how in the world you talked about, like, your potential wedding vows on a first date.
I didn't talk about my potential wedding vows. I talked about the wedding vows I'm going to do with her.
How how do you know what
You directed that
wedding
at her? You said when we exchange vows.
Guys, that's a joke.
Okay.
No,
I wouldn't put it past you.
I think we were talking about how I recently attended the wedding and I found the vows that were pre-written really corny and cheesy. And I think I just said something like, yeah, when I get married someday, I'm going to do my own vows. I talk for a living. Like, that's just
cool.
What was the most serious question or topic that you had?
Probably kids. Like, is that something you see in your future?
First date.
First
Wait,
date?
so did y'all like? Wait a minute, come on.
This is not a first date.
Was this a blind date, or did y'all not text and have
No,
conversations?
we had texted prior.
Clearly.
I mean,
were you guys up on the phone till like 3 a.m. a couple times?
No, we had not FaceTimed until after the first date.
I don't know. Maybe I feel like
we texted a little bit. We hung out the first night. Like we did drinks, and then it was a long. Drinks.
Clearly, it was a long drinks. You guys covered your whole life story.
We were out for like 5 hours, and then I was like, "Wow, I think I found her," and I still feel that way.
Good for you, buddy.
Wow. You're special.
You found somebody who accepts you for who you are.
That's true. As has Ben, by the way, which is the upset of the century. Listening to the little hibachi rant he went on, which, by the way, awful radio. That was a horrible way to start the week. I was hungover in an airport in Las Vegas, Nevada, listening to you brag about making hibachi. What are we doing here? Nobody cares.
Oh, everyone cares. We built it up. People wanted the results.
They built it up. You built it up?
Oh, yeah?
Dude, you're 35 years old. I hope you can cook vegetables.
He has some meats.
34 in October. Don't age me too much. Come on now.
For point stands.
So Hear Brad Out is scheduled right now. Is this a long-winded Hear Brad Out?
Oh, wait, right now? Right now?
No, these are some.
Talk about your feelings on first date. Hear Brad Out.
These are some. I can make him a quick hitter. They're good. They're really good.
What's 245?
They're good. They're really good.
Let's hit it.
The Miz.
Oh, the Mizinator.
Is that a nickname we agreed on? Mizinator?
I don't need anybody to agree on anything I call somebody.
Fire it.
They say punters are people too.
Punters are worthy of breaking news.
No, really, that's what they say.
Raising awareness everywhere that punters are people too.
Okay, let's go to it. Time to hear from the punter. Time to hear Brad Out.
All right, guys. Cody chimes in. I don't know why Alex still talks to you guys. You're so mean to him. Oh, poor little baby.
All right, guys.
You need that check.
It is MLB All-Star Week. And earlier in the week, I criticized the home run derby. So it's kind of boring, right? So I came up with 3 ideas to increase All-Star Week for Major League Baseball. Let's start with number 1. The reason that I think that the home run derby has gotten a little bit boring is for 2 reasons. 1, you forget about how good these guys are. They're cracking home runs, and you're just like, you know what? That doesn't seem that hard. And there's really no celebrity power. So, I'm going to add in the Celebrity Home Run Derby. Celebrity Home Run Derby. We're going to put a fence at 250 feet so that these guys can actually do it. And we invite celebrities of all shapes and sizes to come on out and also have a Celebrity Home Run Derby. 2 things are achieved that way. 1, you got some name recognition.
You're spitting on the face of something
and 2,
that I love.
Hold on. And 2, you're going to walk away saying, dang, these baseball players really are good. Okay, so that is 1 change to the home run derby. I got 2 more ideas. I call it bunting bonanza. In the same way.
Bonanza.
Yeah. In the same way that there's a home run derby, I want one that's bunting.
You know they do that in Japan?
They do a bunting thing?
Yes.
Really?
How do you know that?
Because I watch a lot of baseball.
That is unbelievable. We need to bring that to this week because bunting.
There's like a target. You have to bunt it into the target.
I'm thinking about multiple different targets with multiple different points.
So this isn't your idea.
I literally didn't know they did it in Japan. I thought this was an original.
You're just
the
like
the next one, I guarantee is original.
Yeah, he's thought stealer is what he is.
Yeah. So okay. Well, we already did the bunting one. Then my final one is pitching tic-tac-toe. You got a series of basically mailboxes, 3 by 3.
I don't hate pitching tic-tac-toe.
And you got
the strike zone. You can put them in different spots.
Exactly.
I'm in this.
And the best pitchers will go head-to-head bracket style, and they'll play tic-tac-toe until the final ones show off and play tic-tac-toe. You put in the strike zone, all corners, the middle, and they're throwing it, and that's what gets it. Winner tic-tac-toe. Pitching tic-tac-toe.
I'm all in on pitching tic-tac-toe.
Isn't that so fun?
So you do realize a couple of things. They already have a celebrity softball game that I'm sure you didn't watch.
I didn't.
Okay, so you're not going to watch
Home Run Derby's interesting.
You're not going to watch Celebrity Home Run Derby.
No,
because
nobody is.
You don't know any of the celebrities. You don't know any pop
I don't know
culture,
any of the
Brad.
celebrities that play in the MLB All-Star game either.
So you won't know that.
Or
And
the
then,
All-Star softball game.
and then on top of that, all these gimmicky games. That's what the NFL tried to do with their All-Star game. And guess what? Y'all not watching all the NFL gimmick stuff. You're not watching the flag football. You're not watching the target. You're not doing that. These are all stupid ideas.
Pitching tic-tac-toe and bunting bonanza.
You're not saying, hey, honey, Lexi, stop what you're doing. We got to watch pitching tic-tac-toe.
If anything, it's midsummer. There's no sports on. I think that's a thrill.
Stro, let me handle this, I promise.
Okay.
Coming up next, we ban Brad from changing anything with baseball ever again.
Wait, pitching tic-tac-toe.
Just stop for a second.
Pro Bowl games and baseball.
I can't.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are entertaining.
No, they're not. Nobody watches
I
it.
bet you watch those.
They're on. I mean, they're not taking them off.
Remember everything he's saying right now? And on the other side, we ban him forever.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Seam head.
I don't even know what that is.
That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB Big Inning at night.
Head.
I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
North America's premier sports car series is returning to Road America in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Join me, Ben Brust, and the Kyle Brust and Nortman crew on site to get ready for it on July 30th. These IMSA sports car weekends feature elite sports cars like Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston Martin, and Chevrolet. Create lifelong memories with your family with kids 16 and under, getting in free with a paying adult at the gate. Tune in to ESPN Wisconsin on July 30th for Kyle Brust and Nortman live from Road America ahead of Sports Car Weekend with IMSA. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com.
The deals are heating up at the Summer Savings Event all summer long at Cunis. Get the hottest savings of the year at nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and the new Cunis Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. We have sizzling new vehicle specials on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Or with one of our 10 pre-owned super specials, you'll be swimming in a pool of savings. Plus, keep your vehicle refreshed with our service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Get outside and enjoy the Summer Savings Event at Cunis. Start your search online at CunisMilwaukee.com.
The open road is calling, and the ride begins at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. This July, you could burn rubber on a custom Harley-Davidson in the Fire Up Your Fantasy motorcycle giveaway. Play with your rewards card all July for entries. Thursday drawings for extra cash and reward play. Fire Up Your Fantasy, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Get ready for Germanfest, carnival style. Sink your teeth into Spanferkel, cheer on the tiny racers at the Dachshund Derby, and dance the night away with Vox Club, Juhe aus Tirol, and top bands from around the country. Don't miss the colorful parade, and on Saturday night, wear your best costume for the masquerade ball at the Miller Stage. Eat, drink, schunkel, and make it your tradition at Germanfest. For more information and online tickets, visit germanfest.com.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher here with an offer for a bath or shower remodel from Kohler Services. Family owned for 150 years, Kohler is your Wisconsin manufacturer providing care for life. And this month only, get $1,000 off your Lugstone shower remodel and no interest financing for 12 months. Visit KohlerServicesWI.com to request your free quote with fast professional installation always included. That's KohlerServicesWI.com.
It's Jason Wilde from Wilde & Tausch. Upgrade your industrial supply services with Lakeland Supply, your trusted ISO-certified partner for custom packaging, shipping supplies, janitorial, and safety supply solutions. With over 40 years of industry excellence, Lakeland Supply is a proven one-stop source with over 95% of their products made in the U.S., and they treat their customers like family. Personalized service with a national reach. That's what Lakeland Supply does. Visit LakelandSupply.com to discover how they can make your business better.
For over 50 years, Cousins Subs has celebrated and embraced the traditions of their home state of Wisconsin. And now, Cousins will be honoring a Wisconsin tradition like no other with their pull tab giveaway promo. Now through July 6th, while supplies last, guests will receive a Cousins pull tab with a sub or sub-inable purchase for a chance to win Cousins Subs for a year and much more. For additional info and official rules, visit cousinsubs.com/pull tabs. One pull tab per customer per transaction per day. To receive a pull tab with no purchase necessary, see official rules.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All right, I need honesty out of everybody coming up here. Honesty. All right? Can everyone put the right hand up? I, Kyle, Brad, Stro.
Yeah.
We'll be honest coming up here.
I will be
Aye, Captain.
Brad.
Ben.
Did you watch Jacob Mizrowski pitch in the All-Star game?
Brad Nortman, did not watch Jacob Mizrowski.
Kyle?
Kyle Wallace, could not get my TV to work properly, so I watched his highlights on the Twitter X.
I was asleep.
Alex Stroh did watch Jacob Mizrowski in the All-Star game.
So this is my point. We got a guy who's falling asleep at 9:30 trying to tell us how to fix the All-Star game when he won't even stay up to watch Jacob Mizrowski.
I got bad news, though. And I know we're not talking about the All-Star game. We're talking about Miz. As soon as he was done, I turned the game off. And
you missed the swore bombs?
I took a phone call from one of my best friends who I haven't talked to in a while. I hung up the phone. I went on Twitter, and I saw that I missed a home run derby for the first time.
I would have turned it off after Miz. I just wanted to see what Miz did. I was mad that Miz didn't pitch in the seventh inning.
Wait, what do you mean your TV wasn't working?
The
it's
cable,
2025.
The cable?
Cable?
No, the cable app that I have, you got to reset the password, and I share it with folks.
What?
And they get mad when I reset the password. I just said, you know what? I don't feel like hearing nobody's voice today.
It's always awful.
It's your password?
It's shared, and then the little girls were downstairs in the basement, so I didn't want to tell them that I couldn't.
Contact.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
It's my little cousin. She was there with her friends, and they were watching a movie in the basement. So I didn't want to kick them off. So I had to. I was like, well, I just got to see updates, and so I went on Twitter X to watch it after. But I was very frustrated.
Okay, one more thing, and then I'll let it go. Can we stop saying Twitter X on this damn show?
What should we call it?
Twitter!
But
or
it's
X.
But it's X.
It's Twitter.
Twitter X.
Stop calling it.
I call it Twitter X.
I know
too.
you do.
Yeah, it's Twitter X.
He's doing it because you do it.
Twitter X.
That's all inclusive.
It's never
is Twitter
been Twitter
X.
X.
If you go to twitter.com, it takes you to X.
I hate it here.
If you type in Twitter on your phone search bar, X pops up.
I should have just stayed in Vegas. I should have just moved there.
You
Marcus,
can't afford to
I'm
stay
curious
in Vegas.
though, because I love Marcus because he's always chiming in. But Marcus from the 920.
Oh, he was real negative on our show yesterday.
Well, he's more negative again today. I just want to see some can you give us some? I just want to know if you have a positive thought. If I should just expect negative, I'm good with that. I'm just checking. I'm genuinely curious because I'm good with positive, negative. I want your opinions to be your opinions. Throwing 98-mile-per-hour sliders in a meaningless game is impressive, but also dumb. Dude's going to need TJ in the time he's 25. It's like the new A word for me.
Man. What are you doing, Marcus? Marcus,
it was a four-batter.
You are the worst. From yesterday now to today.
Okay, see, this is where Kyle takes it too far. Because I actually, Ernie at a barn is great. He holds you accountable. Marcus makes us think, and
Dude,
I will look at things from a different lens with Marcus.
We all know that can happen, but we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, and it's you're not appreciating the greatness.
Can we tell you what Marcus said yesterday? He really killed our vibe. He texted in, and he said something to the effect of, why do you even get excited about the Brewers in the regular season? They're not going to make the playoffs, and if they do, they're just going to lose. And I responded to him by saying, well, I don't think you should ever get in a relationship because you might end up heartbroken, and I don't think you should ever eat a quesadilla because you might get the poops.
So,
wow.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Crushed it. Good job, buddy. You really got Marcus there. Again, there are some more pessimistic fans than others. Tony Cartagena of the Analysis Show might be the most pessimistic Packer fan or sports fan I've ever met in my entire life.
We're talking about a potential injury to a guy. Why would you want to talk about that? That's like the worst. That's the worst thing that you can have in baseball. It takes you out for an entire year plus. and he's putting that into the air. The kid's had 5 starts, and he's coming off this high of being an All-Star game. Just why would we put that out there right now?
It's weird to me to look at something that's just so incredible, right? A 97-mile-per-hour slider, or, how many pitches at over 100, and go right to the ultimate negative. Oh, he's going to get injured. Why can't we just appreciate how great he is? Although I didn't watch it last night, obviously. How great he is.
This is why you're banned from you have to fully grace yourself with baseball if you're going to try and make rule changes and hear Brad out.
Don't tell me how to be a fan. Pitching tic-tac-toe is objectively a great idea. It's a great idea.
It's not.
It's all my children and hear Brad out are great.
This was
apparently pitching tic-tac-toe is already like a baseball practice thing where they have like a tic-tac-toe slot that they try and throw the ball into.
I've never heard of it.
I've actually seen it now that I think about it.
Where?
On TikTok.
On TikTok?
Yes.
TikTok, tic-tac-toe?
TikTok, tic-tac, tic-tac-toe.
Bring it to the mainstream,
We
baby.
both nailed it this segment. You really got him. I hope you eat a quesadilla and get the poops.
You
really got him.
So unnecessary.
Wait a minute. But do you guys have to agree, come on, we're going to that? We don't want to talk about. Yes, we all understand that's a possibility.
Why do you think I made the rule in this show that it's the A word?
So why even read more? Why even give Marcus life with it?
No, because I heard
Marcus.
you don't like Marcus.
No, well, I like saying Marcus, but
because it makes you think of Bad Boys 2.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact that Marcus in these last 2 days have been so negative about the Brewers.
We should never
I
have
just
fun
want
ever
to
again.
win meaningful games. I want them to win. Keep him fresh. No, that actually was in a different tone, and
that's fair.
You can receive that.
That's good, Marcus. That's good.
Yeah, Marcus.
Good, Marcus.
Counter argument would be: don't you think as many big stages for him to perform on does nothing but help him improve as he tries to hopefully also
yesterday went so well
with the Brewers?
No, yesterday went so well because it could have went all the negativity around him making an All-Star
criticism,
game. And he goes in there, he performs, allows 1 hit, but he performs. And he said I was playing around, trying to give somebody a changeup, and he got hit. But listen, I love the fact that he went out there with all the odds against him again, with people all talking about him, and he performed.
The first hit was really scary. It looked like it was going to go yard. I had to turn away. He turned away. He didn't look. He did not look. He's like, oh no. I just let one right down Broadway and just got a little under it and it stayed in the ballpark because I was like, honestly, the worst case scenario is he gives up a bomb after everyone was talking crap about him getting in after 5 games. Brad's a fraud on The Miz. Kyle, I don't even know where to start with his whole cable box situation, not being able to watch the game.
I haven't really watched TV.
I can't wrap my head around it.
You're a man of the people.
Legitimately, I have text messages in my phone from my brother saying, dude, why do you always have to bleep, bleep, reset the password?
Why don't you guys just get your own
adults.
stuff?
Dude, what? If I'm going to be able to share, why would I pay for it?
You're a 35-year-old grown man.
35-year-old grown man.
It has to be so exhausting thinking about every purchasing decision.
What do you mean? I'm good.
Your mental's
You
okay?
keep saying I'm good. That's telltale sign for need help.
High pitch.
You doing okay?
I would say out of everybody here, I'm probably the most mentally stable. That includes Brad.
That's not true.
Wow.
It's got to be me.
Okay. You live in La La Land.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
it works for me.
It's definitely.
Yeah.
Brad is the most stable, and then we're tied for last.
Me and you?
All of us.
No, not at all.
Depends on the topic.
I might be erratic sometimes, but I'm pretty stable.
I'm super stable.
But erratic and stable are
You
not,
almost eloped in
synonyms.
Vegas. That does not scream stable.
I'm in the most stable relationship ever. Why not just tie the knot?
But you did. Exactly. Why not?
Why not?
Joe?
Yeah,
Why
why
not?
not? Answer
You're in the
us.
most
All
stable
talk.
relationship ever. Yeah.
Because I didn't want to piss off families.
Oh, that's gotta hurt him.
Wow,
He's using the chicken against him. Kyle's a good chicken, by the way.
That's a good chicken.
Wasn't bad.
Do we have a guest? Are you smarter than Ben Brust? Question asker.
3 left. Yep.
3 left. Let's go with caller number 8 because that was the inning Jacob Mizorowski got put in the game because I had heard 7th and everyone heard 7th. Did see Trevor McGill do well as well. So
In
shout
and
out
out.
Trevor McGill. In and out, very quick, very quick. I was actually mad they gave Mizorowski another batter. I kind of wanted him just to be 14 pitches. Now I'm getting really crazy. I think he ended up with 17. Anyway, Caller 8 for when Mizorowski got in the game. For Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, coming up next in 2 minutes, 800-990-3776. It's the Carbless Talk and Text line. 800-990-3776. We'll have a guest question asker. We will also get my record up to date because I think I've won like 3 straight times. Or did I lose last week on one? Strofe will update you. Caller 8, 800-990-3776 in 2 minutes.
Windows, windows, windows. You hear all about everyone's windows and how theirs are the greatest. I'll tell you, our windows are the best as well. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and I'm right there with you. We've taken the most trusted brand in windows, Pella, and paired them with such an outstanding business that we will deliver results to you at your home. Siding Unlimited has won Pella's prestigious 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award. Siding Unlimited is the company to install your new windows.
You're back at the gym. Your new gym outfit? On point. Your new sneakers? Baller. You've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with Access Checking. It's maintenance fee-free with no minimum balance requirements. So when you take your first yoga class in 10 months, your body might surprise you, but your checking account won't. You've got this with Access Checking from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
You know, I couldn't stop talking about it to my family and friends. My knees are my trouble spot. But for me to tell them now that I'm doing so much better, they were amazed, and I've been amazed.
QC Kinetics Cellular Therapies. Yes, it is amazing how these non-surgical treatments deliver joint pain relief for patients like Dr. Eric Williams, a successful chiropractor.
Each week, I just started noticing that I could sleep and not have pain. I could play pickleball. I could do a CrossFit exercise routine.
QC Kinetics revitalizes your joints so you can move again without the pain pills or invasive surgery.
You know, I'm 60 years old and I want to stay competitive as long as I can. And QC has allowed me to do that. They did me right and really made a difference in my life.
Book your free consultation with QC Kinetics today and experience the difference for yourself.
I like to go, move, move, move.
QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474.
You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Oh, it is KBN. Back together, at least for one day. Kyle Wallace is out the rest of the week, but you got us all today. I am Brad Nortman, Kyle Wallace right in front of me, Alex Strofe behind the glass, and the maestro of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? And it's a Wednesday. Normally we would do this on a Tuesday, but Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open yesterday. Ben and I are golfing. Strofe and Kyle are holding it down. So on a Wednesday, we had Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust rolling with the guest question askers. As Strofe said, we only got 3 more weeks left. Today, we have one of the most electric humans that we've ever met, that we've ever had on this show, and that exists and walks on the face of this planet. He is a wordsmith, creative, comedian. He is the editor-in-chief of Bucks Plus. He is Monos.
Whoa, happy to be back. I don't know who's more excited, me or your listeners who campaigned, petitioned for my return on KBN.
I'm so happy to have you back, Monos.
KBN Nation has been eager and ready, and it's long overdue that we had Monos on the show. And what a great capacity to have him on. Then Are You Smarter?
Monos, I gave you a sheet, right? Or did you print one off?
He got one in his hand.
All right, perfect.
He's ready.
Making sure he's ready.
I'm ready. Right. Monos is ready. We're ready. KBN Nation's ready. Strofe, let's go ahead and speak.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Oh, it is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass, and we will come back to it if you get through the rest. If you beat Ben Brust, you're going to win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. Strofe, remind me on Ben's record.
Ben's record, 5-18-4 in the calendar year.
18-4.
5 wins, 18 losses, 4 ties.
Pretty pathetic. And we've got Paul from Milwaukee who's going to look to add to that loss total. Now, Paul in Milwaukee, we're, doing this on a Wednesday. Ben's a little bit, off his game because of that. At least that's what I'm reading. How do you feel today for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
I should do this. It's all right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Straight to it. I like it.
Sounds like he's ready to go. Monas, the floor is yours, buddy.
Paul, are you ready for me?
Yes, I am.
Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Paul, which bird is known for mimicking human speech?
Pass.
What famous children's book features a caterpillar eating through everything in sight?
The Hungry Caterpillar.
Which lake borders Milwaukee to the east?
Michigan.
What is the term for a solution with the pH less than 7?
Basic.
What popular
acidic.
What popular mobile app was originally named Pickaboo?
Yahoo.
What U.S. state is known for hosting the annual Sundance Music Festival?
Sundance, Colorado.
What is the name for a fear of confined spaces?
Claustrophobia.
What U.S. agency regulates air travel?
Pass.
What is the national flower of the United States?
Pass.
What fruit is dried to make a prune?
Plums.
Paul, what is the capital of Switzerland?
Pass.
What city hosted the 2008
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
What city hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics?
No idea.
Make a guess. Just
any city. Just say
any
yes.
city in the world.
Barcelona.
All right, that's a guess.
Okay, at least it's a guess.
It's wrong, but it's
okay.
a guess.
Paul in Milwaukee. Strofe, how much do you have him for? Strofe, get about to go get Ben.
5.
5. Okay, 5. It's
okay.
pretty good. There's some fairly challenging questions.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna be
a couple
close.
of them he's going to kick himself. Monas, you are a superstar.
You gotta
Great
go on
pick.
YouTube though.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta see Monas in action.
Hold up.
Monas is like a teacher. In action, got his hand in the air.
Yeah. It's like he is conducting a lecture hall.
Why you take the glasses off,
And
Money
Monas, dude, your outfit looks so good again.
It
I mean, it's
always
just
looks
it's
good.
Money Monas.
You know,
it's just,
one thing I cannot do is disappoint. I saw the billboards.
it's not in your DNA.
I saw the billboards on my way to work. Where is Monas on KBN? And when I got the call today that finally the people would be able to have what they've been asking for so long, I knew today was not the day to disappoint anyone.
Money Monas with the money shades.
Bad looking.
What brand
so
is that,
sharp.
Money Monas?
What brand is it?
Yeah.
What brand is it? It's just my old friend. It's just my old friend Louis Vuitton. Just my old friend. Just my old friend.
Ooh, Brand, you gonna lose today.
Yeah,
boy.
you Ben's intimidated. I'm intimidated.
I'm not gonna lie. Monas was in a sales meeting early this morning, and he brought the heat today.
Oh, of
he
course
was awesome.
he did.
Boy, them shades is fire, boy.
If you think Monas brings the heat for a sales meeting, imagine what he'll do for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
He's cooked. Ben's cooked.
He's cooked.
Ben's
He's
cooked.
He is playing Paul in Milwaukee. Here's how you play. 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We will come back to it if Ben gets through the rest. If Paul in Milwaukee beats you, he's going to win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. Ben, you are 5-18-4, and we have the prestigious, esteemed Monas Khan.
Monis also grabbed my pieces of paper and put it on the question sheet as if I could see through and read backwards.
He's all about integrity.
It was
He's all
not
about
laminated. There is no binder here to protect the integrity of this competition.
I love me some money, Monis.
Man.
Y'all got to go to ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Yeah, you do. You do. All right, Monis, the floor is yours.
Are you ready, Ben?
Yes, Moni.
We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Which bird is known for mimicking human speech?
Parrots.
What famous children's book features a caterpillar eating through everything in sight?
The Hungry Hungry Hippo.
Which lake borders Milwaukee to the east?
Lake Michigan.
What is the term for a solution with a pH less than 7?
Huh? Pass.
What popular mobile app was originally named Pickaboo?
Pass. What the?
What U.S. state is known for hosting the annual Sundance Music Festival?
State? California.
What is the name for a fear of confined spaces?
I know this. Small spaces, something phobia, obviously. Pass.
What U.S. agency regulates air travel?
TSA?
What is the national flower?
The FAA.
What is the national flower of the United States?
The dandelion.
Wow.
What fruit is dried to make a prune?
That would be a cherry?
What is the capital of Switzerland?
Oh, man. I suck. Pass.
What city hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics?
Atlanta?
In Greek mythology, who is god of the underworld?
Poseidon.
Here we go. Hey, let's give it to Paul, baby.
Paul.
Was that an all-time bad performance?
It wasn't all-time bad, but it was bad.
You answered
It
a
was
lot of
bad.
questions wrong.
That was a 3-spot.
Hilarious
And some
answers.
all-time doozies by you today.
Monis had you shaking.
Dude, I can't look at
In a million years.
He had me in a pretzel.
In a million years, I would not have guessed the flower of the plant of the United States, but the dandelion, a weed.
It's a weed. It's a weed.
I believe that is. That's xenophobic. Okay, against Americans.
I love him. And the thing is,
America deserves better than this, Ben. You got to pick a prettier flower.
Yeah.
the shades, you can see yourself in the shades the whole time. So you can
He
see
may
how
have
awful
even
you are.
seen the answers.
My big bug eyes.
My reflection.
Ben's hypnotized. in
Bro,
Monis'
he
shades.
had me in a tizzy. Oh.
Gosh.
Monis, can you please go through the answers?
Wait a minute, Monis. At some point, you got to tell us what happened to you outside of work.
Outside of work, I was on my way to work, dropping my son off to daycare, when I get a phone call.
Oh, we all get phone calls.
And I picked it up. That's where I made the mistake. Most people smart enough in 2025, they wouldn't pick up the phone. Who's calling you, right?
Facts.
Your mother knows better. If you want to reach me, catch me in the group chat. Unfortunately, I picked up the phone, and it was the Pakistani consulate based in New York. And I am Pakistani. My parents are Pakistani. And so it caught me a little bit off guard because when a scam robocall calls you, they rarely call you out by your name. And they were like, is this Monis? And I'm like, is this my cousin? Like, is this my family? I'm going to take this call. The worst part was I was caught in this enormous scam, this horrifying scam in which I was eventually on a WhatsApp video chat with the police sergeant from Pakistan and an FBI agent convincing me
You lied.
that I was ensnared in a international crime conspiracy, that I was the center of this criminal conspiracy, and that unless I cooperated, they were going to call ICE on me.
Oh my God.
So they had me at ICE. I am a U.S. citizen, but I don't know if due process exists. I don't know if people are asking questions anymore. So I just held on onto the line because I was like, well, I haven't given my social security number, so maybe we're okay. Listen, guys, I'm pulled over to the side of the road. I'm in the parking lot of the daycare.
Did you drop off the kid yet?
He's dropped off.
Okay, good.
I I text Greg Scalzo, and I say, Greg, I'm sorry, I'm going to be late to work. I'm caught in an international conspiracy. I'm on the phone with the Pakistani consulate and the FBI. On a video chat.
How did he respond to that text?
And he said, Modus, be careful not to give any of your private information. You are being scammed right now. Listen, when you explain the situation that you're into someone and they look at you like you're crazy, it's because you are.
Modus, when you saw the dude, so who, can I ask you a question? The guy from the consulate, from the Pakistani consulate, does that look legit? Was that guy like, who was the guy behind him?
Was it the actual consulate?
So the consulate, three-way called me. They spoofed the real consulate phone number, right? They call me from a junk number. I say, well, this is sketchy to me. They say, well, do you want me to call you from the real consulate number, which I have pulled up on Google? I say, yeah, call me from the real number. They do. Why? Because they can do that. They can mirror phone numbers. And if I had hung up and called the consulate back, which I did after this whole scenario, they were like, I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. And hung up on me. I didn't even get to say, like,
the consulate told you that.
The consulate just hung up on me. They're like, what are you talking about, man?
Wait a minute, we got a national security problem. And the consulate just hung up.
Did you give them anything?
On my WhatsApp video chat, I made a mistake. I flashed my driver's license. I did, yeah, on camera I flashed. And then I had to put a notification on my driver's license. I had to freeze all my credit reports. Put a note, get Norton LifeLock, who is not a sponsor of this program. There are many great cybersecurity programs out there for you to check out, but I had to freeze all my credit reports.
Feel like I'm in real life, guys.
Dude, wait till you see the video of this video chat that I recorded.
Is your page open?
It is, yeah.
The Big Mo Show on Instagram. The Big Mo Show on Instagram. His Instagram story had me rolling.
dying.
I text Stro. I said, Stro, did you see? You got to get Modus on. We got to get Modus
on the show.
Modus is hilarious.
But when you watch it on Instagram, you'll see these people talking to me in real time. This police sergeant.
Hold on. I asked a question about that. So you're in the middle of a scam that you don't realize is a scam, and your first thought is, you know what I should do is screen record this.
I was like, look at how crazy this looks. And
Nobody would believe you.
I wish the audio could have been. WhatsApp didn't allow me to record the audio of the call. It was the most outrageous call. You guys would have just been cringing.
They saying?
Well, they were basically like, hey, we understand that this is probably not you, that someone stole your identity. All you need to do is make this report. And then they were like waving to the FBI agent when they brought him on. The FBI agent obviously is like this Pakistani in his underpants sitting in, Lahore or Islamabad, just a cyber criminal. And so the FBI agent, obviously, who was not an American, the voice was modulated, so you couldn't understand anything that he was saying.
Oh, my goodness.
And then the police sergeant says, well, okay, we can't hear you, but we're going to, clear this all up, and I'll send you the report, and, this won't have to escalate any further. And I was like, sounds good to me. I'm going to play ball until they ask me for my passport number. And then I was like, wait, that's what they used to scam me, to steal my identity, to ensnare me in this international conspiracy. You told me they used my passport number or some sort of identification, and I said, why would I give that back to you?
Let's give up for Modus. Money Modus. 2 victories. You won yesterday, and you won today.
Yeah,
but I'm telling you, you can't see his eyes. You can see yourself.
Those sunglasses are so fly.
I need us all to take a lesson on protecting ourselves.
Yeah, I mean,
that's right.
Listen, it don't end up like Modus in a way of, whether it's insurance, if your home, if something bad happens to your home, something bad happens to your car. But if something does happen, guess what? You have American Family Insurance there to protect you. Everybody needs a great team to protect them, and that's exactly what American Family does. They know your family needs, and they step up to the plate, and they protect you. That's why they make life better by protecting your dreams with the right home and auto policy. So always remember, to insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote today or find an agent by going to amfam.com. That is amfam.com. American Family Insurance. Visit them today.
Can we put this on YouTube as like a 15-minute clip? Like, Like, you can just skip Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Everyone needs to hear what just happened.
Bro, I don't think y'all go to the Big Mo Show on Instagram.
I'm going right there in the
It
break.
was hilarious. I'm glad I hope nobody really gets your identity.
But I think that people should understand. People should understand just how sophisticated they're using AI avatars to play characters to scare you and make you do things that you wouldn't normally do. I had no idea. They obviously personally targeted me. It's not like, although I'm very, proud of my Pakistani background and heritage, it's not like it's public on my LinkedIn page or anything like that. So they personally targeted me. They use these AI avatars.
You're the Big Mo Show. They know you got some good stuff.
I am a public figure.
You ain't coming after Kyle Brooke.
An international sex symbol.
Yeah.
And so it may just be a me thing.
I mean, you got Louisville glasses on.
I mean, looking as good can be.
But so it's just another sign that I made it. And if that's what it takes, then I'm okay with that.
Can you self-appoint yourself as an international sex figure?
He just did.
Yeah.
But is it falsifiable? Is anyone sitting arguing against that I am an international sex symbol?
I love Monis so much.
Monis, thank you so much. We are going to get to the answers of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust on the other side. Take a breath, go watch his Instagram story, and somehow make sense of what just happened, because I don't feel like I'm living in the same world that I was 20 minutes ago. Next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
I'm going to quote the great Martin Luther King in this.
Wow.
I'm going to bring up MLK. You know what he said? Oh, wow. He said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. And you know what matters to me? Booing Craig Counsell and booing the Chicago Cubs.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we got a couple of areas of interest right now. We do have a crash on the off-ramp to Hampton Avenue from 41 northbound, so watch out for that. The southbound side is going to be pretty heavy as well as you're coming down from Good Hope Road down to Capitol Drive. We've also got northbound 43 at Hampton. We got vehicles on the shoulder with the crash involved there, so watch out for the delays coming up from Capitol Drive up to that point. Southbound slowing from Good Hope Road to Hampton as well. Westbound 94, watch for delays right through the stadium interchange. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, night showers and storms early, mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Tomorrow, morning sprinkle, then clearing skies, a high of 72. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
North America's premier sports car series is returning to Road America in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Join me, Ben Brust, and the Kyle Brust and Nortman crew on site to get ready for it on July 30th. These IMSA sports car weekends feature elite sports cars like Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston Martin, and Chevrolet. Create lifelong memories with your family with kids 16 and under, getting in free with a paying adult at the gate. Tune in to ESPN Wisconsin on July 30th for Kyle Brust and Nortman live from Road America ahead of Sports Car Weekend with IMSA. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com.
Men's wedding bands made from whiskey barrels and meteorites.
Welcome to Kessler's.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Courtney Cronin.
You got to know by the end of this year, are you on the right track with Caleb? And clearly, because they extended Ryan Poles, they feel that they are. I don't think they would have done that if they didn't have the faith that his draft pick, his quarterback, and his head coach, if they didn't feel that that pairing was going to yield success this year, and success might be 8-9 wins, guys. Mm-hmm. Like, this is a tough division, and the playoffs, I don't think should be the, off the bat expectation given the three other teams in the division. However, it can't look anything like it did last year, because if it does, you're looking at probably drafting a quarterback, which is a weird place to be in when you just spent the number one overall pick. But this franchise has never drafted and developed a franchise quarterback. They're trying to get it right. They feel that they have the pieces in place to do that. It would be a catastrophic failure if by the end of this year they didn't feel strongly about Caleb Williams, given everything they've done this offseason with the people they've brought in to make sure that he can.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
It's time. Time for the pro to get everything for the job delivered. Large orders of lumber, doors, windows, paint, plumbing, anything the job needs, all from one partner. Get it today with same-day delivery. Get it tomorrow with next-day delivery on 50,000 plus products. Or get it on your timeline with scheduled delivery on everything from framing to flooring. It's time to get your whole job, all your jobs delivered. Ask about all our new delivery options at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
Bella Kane takes the stage this Wednesday at the Bud Pavilion's free concert series, Wednesday Night Live. Gates open Wednesday at 6. Bella Kane starts at 7. Epic bands, unforgettable nights. It's Wednesday Night Live at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park this Wednesday.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you're listening to me right now, you must go back on the ESPN Wisconsin app or YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison for the start of the second hour of the show. Monas Khan just joined. I don't want to say his full name. He almost got scammed by the Pakistani consulate people.
They almost got him
in an international crime
crisis
investigation.
Crazy.
That was
It was all fake. It was a scam.
Yes, it was a scam. But like the way they put the AI people up there with the Pakistani president behind him.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
Just wow. Wow.
Yeah,
he made me feel so much better about the Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust performance.
That was maybe your worst performance of your 19 losses in 2025.
But it's going to be overshadowed, as it should be, by the story of Monas. I'll go through the answers. Which bird is known for mimicking human speech? I got that right. Parrot.
Started off with
this one is
what famous
ridiculous.
Children's book features a caterpillar eating through everything in sight?
You said the Hungry Hungry Hippo, which is a board game.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Which lake borders Milwaukee to the east? Lake Michigan. Nailed that. What is the term for a solution with pH less than 7? I never would have got that, but it's acidic. What popular mobile app was originally named Peekaboo? It says Pickaboo. Snapchat, that makes a lot of sense now. What U.S. state is known for hosting the annual Sundance Movie Festival? That would be Utah. Utah. What is the name of fear of confined spaces?
What did you say? A phobia.
Yeah.
A phobia.
Claustrophobia. It's like the one. It's like the
most common one.
Yeah. You didn't guess.
I got the FAA, U.S. agency regulating air
where
travel.
Where did you get that from?
Wait, what do you mean? It doesn't. Everybody knows FAA is federal. Aviation
Association or agency?
Administration.
Oh, we should have had him say the whole thing.
What is the natural flower of the United States?
Dandelion.
A dandelion.
All-time bad answer. That will go in the history books of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust.
Have dandelion. Well, you don't have dandelions in your yard because of the weed, man. Thank goodness. I don't have any.
Me either. My weeds are gone.
And I wonder, would you say the name of the company was again? Weed Man?
Oh, Weed Man.
Because they handle what again?
Weeds.
And dandelion is what?
Weeds. What is dried to make a prune a plum, not a cherry? Capital of Switzerland. Bern.
Never.
B-E-R-N?
I
wouldn't get that
I probably
one.
would have said Copenhagen. That's
For some reason, I thought you said in the United
Denmark,
States.
pal. That's Denmark.
For 2008 Summer Olympics, I thought he said USA, but it was Beijing. In Greek mythology, who's the god of the underworld? It is Hades, not Poseidon.
Oh, you keep getting that one wrong.
Yeah. And that is all we got through.
Wow.
Rough performance.
Oh, man. EAA again? Or not?
It's EAS, Emergency Alert
There's
System.
tornadoes ripping and running through Wisconsin.
All right, don't say that. That's irresponsible.
Yeah.
Wait, are there not?
Well, we don't know.
There are warnings and potential sightings, but let's let the Emergency Alert System say that.
Them handle that.
Potential Okay, all right.
But if you're listening on the app or YouTube, they can still hear us. If you're listening to us on terrestrial radio, you are likely being interrupted quite often due to emergency weather.
That's good. Not good.
How long does this usually go? Because I don't want anyone to miss Brewers Math.
I mean, I can't predict when EASs will happen, Ben.
No, but say how long does it usually last?
It depends on how many things they have to say.
Yeah, probably 2 minutes.
That's perfect. Because when we come back, everyone's going to get Brewers Math.
Yeah.
But first, before we get to Brewers Math, and captain of the ship, Jared.
He's coming?
He's coming. He's prepared a lot. You're going to tell us about Gina Della from Pella. I saw her on the golf course. Had a great time.
KB, la la la.
She networked. They had the Pella Windows Indoors team out there. Joe Franco, the whole team. They've been phenomenal for me, and you can get with Gina Dell and the team.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they were electric out there yesterday. I'm still thinking about our time at the Pella Windows and Doors Experience Center in Brookfield. Man, there is just so much variety, so much they can customize when it comes to fitting your budget, fitting your home, and transforming your house from the inside out. That is what Pella Windows and Doors does, and that's what they have done for over 100 years. You don't last that long without doing things right and making your customers incredibly satisfied. Not just that, but the deals that they can take care of you with is one that you're not going to want to pass up. This month, if you order before July 31st, you get 0% interest for up to 5 years, 0% interest for up to 5 years. In this economy, only Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin is able to deliver that with that kind of product. That's why you have to go check them out at their Experience Center. Tell them we sent you. Enjoy the Experience Center, whether you want to just study them like I did or treat them like a jungle gym like Ben did. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to the Experience Center or go to PellaWI.com.
If you don't want to miss Brewers Math, go to ESPN Wisconsin's app or YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. If you can hear me on the terrestrial radios, which you likely can't. Oh, maybe you can. Brewers Math coming up next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman
Pull my baby out the goal. Yeah, get him out. Ain't no way in the world my baby gonna get hit that many times with a puck.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Some delays along southbound 41, pretty heavy ones too, as you're making your way down from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound, there's an accident at Hampton off on the side of the road right now, so watch out for that. Delays coming up from before Mayfair Road all the way up to Hampton. Eastbound 94, got some backups from Highway 16 all the way to Barker Road. Westbound's tightening up right around 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, showers and storms early, mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Tomorrow morning, sprinkles, then clearing skies, a high of 72. Weather is brought to you by Tsunami Express Car Wash. Drive a clean car every day. Tsunami Express Car Wash makes driving in style simple with unlimited washes for less than $1 a day. Get your first car wash free when you sign up online at tsunamiexpress.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
The NFC North Green Bay Packers are returning to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and you're invited.
At defensive end number 90, Lucas Hercules Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness with the sack.
Coming to the all-new Cunis Hope Chevrolet of Milwaukee. Sunday, July 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Packer who strikes fear into quarterbacks throughout the NFL. Lucas Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness bringing the pressure.
During this exclusive 2-hour meet and greet, color action photos of Van Ness will be provided free of charge. Or bring your own item for Lucas to sign.
Pressure, and he's blasted. Ball is out. Still loose on the turf. Packers have it. Ow.
Welcome to Cunis Hope Chevrolet, your trusted, family-owned, and locally operated dealership in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Say hello to the friendly faces and Lucas Van Ness, live at Cunis Hope Chevrolet of Milwaukee, 11100 West Metro Auto Mall Drive, just off I-41. Sunday, July 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And he lost it. Packers recover.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Choose from payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest, plus a free in-home window and energy assessment. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Kyle Brust and Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Kevin Moret here for Mentality. Listen up, gentlemen. You're fighting an unfair battle. Studies show testosterone levels in men have plummeted by 25% in just 2 decades. That's why you're struggling with energy, muscle, and drive. But here's a game changer. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments boost testosterone by 30% on average. Imagine reclaiming the vitality your grandfathers had. Picture turning heads, dominating your career, and feeling unstoppable again. Don't settle for today's normal. Seize the day at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. It's time for Baseball Math.
On his way to third is Meyer. The throw is great, and they got him. Oh, what a throw by Sal.
Sponsored by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Explore more at paysbig.com.
Oh my goodness, Christian Yelich. He walks it off in grand fashion.
Let's talk hardball on KBN.
One of our favorite segments that was failing, that was revived by our captain of the Brewers Math ship, Jared, one of our best sales teammates here across the country at our great company, Good Karma Brands. He joins us now on Kyle Brust and Nortman. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. See Jared on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, and stream on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Jared, captain, good day.
Good day to you, gentlemen. As we all know, trust is not given, it is earned. And as the captain of Brewers Math, I'd want it no other way. When I last appeared on KBN Nation on June 17th, I predicted the Brewers would close out the month of June winning 8 games. The Brewers went 8-3 to close out June. And here we sit nearly 1 month later. The masts are up, the wind is smooth and crisp, the sails are full, and boys, we are once again charting a course for the postseason and perhaps our 3rd straight division title.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
So let's break it down. The Brewers have played 96 games. This represents 59.25% of the season. The team stands at 56-40 with a .583 win percentage, the equivalent of the Packers currently playing in their 11th game. This is the same as the Packers having approximately a 6-4 record and playing that 11th game on the schedule at home at Lambeau versus the Vikings with 4 minutes gone by in the first quarter. I know what you're thinking. What's the score? Mm-hmm. Well, we just picked 6 J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, yes.
7-0. The crowd at Lambeau is going nuts because this Brewers team is going nuts. How nuts?
How nuts, Jared?
I'm going to rattle off some stats for you, and after each one, can I get a collective group? Yep. Since their minus 32 run differential to start the season, the Brewers are an MLB best plus 113 cents.
Yep.
The Brewers have 56 wins at the All-Star break, the most in team history.
Yeah.
Who has the 3rd most hits in the National League behind veterans Trey Turner and Manny Machado with 106? That'd be the 21-year-old phenom, Jackson Churio.
Yep.
In the month of July, the Brewers are one of just 3 teams with a team ERA under 3. Woody's back. The very sight of the Miz makes most people quiver. And finally, over their last 50 games, the Brewers are an MLB best 35-15.
Yep.
So perhaps the biggest question on everyone's mind is what will be Milwaukee's next sports statue? Will it be Giannis Antetokounmpo or Andrew Vaughn?
Oh, yeah.
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 What a pickup. But boys, let me end with this. We have been at sea for 59.25% of the season. And we think We think we can see land ahead. Is that land a wild card berth? Is that land a third straight division title or perhaps something else? We don't know, but the seas will get choppy again. We open the second half in L.A., then it's off to see the big dumper himself, Cal Raleigh in Seattle. It's 7 more games versus the Cubs, so batten down the hatches, boys. We sail on.
Yeah.
That's what we got. We got today.
Beautiful.
I don't know if that was any good, but that's...
Yeah.
Give me another yap. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I feel good. I feel real good. I mean, the teams, I don't know what we're going to. We don't know what that, you said the island was? Or
The land
The
ahead.
land.
We don't know. We don't know what the land is. We know there's land.
But we know
we
there's
see it
land.
now.
Yeah, we feel good. We feel real good.
Yeah.
I didn't know Jackson Trio was third in all of baseball.
Third in the National League in hits.
That's insane.
And Homer's talking about walks.
At 21, it's Trey Turner, Manny Machado, Jackson Churio. Yeah.
Guess what everyone's
All-star,
saying on the Carbless Talking text line?
Yeah.
You guys are great. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Captain?
I was asked right before we went on, does this team have World Series capabilities? Now, when any team is riding high, the answer is always going to be
Yeah.
But when you this isn't good. But when you have World Series aspirations, you need 2 things. You need pitching, and you need timely hitting.
Yeah.
The Brewers are 7th in all of baseball in runs scored.
Yeah.
This isn't past Brewers playoff teams that had the pitching but couldn't hit.
Yeah.
Rowdy Tellez is not relied upon as your best offensive player anymore.
Yeah.
That's all I got. So anyways, you guys are going to just keep going with it. It is exciting and really looking forward to things starting back up again on Friday.
Actually, that was on us. He said you guys are going to keep doing this, and we didn't yep.
So for the record, you don't think that our ship, our crew, needs to add another sailor? You think that the sailors we got on this ship is all we need to head to the promised
good question.
That is a phenomenal question.
What's Brad? He's in the back. He's with the prisoners.
Oh, wow.
You didn't watch Miz last night.
So I'm, sweeping the poop deck?
Yeah, we're all deckhands in a way. Yeah, you guys are all important part. Do we need to add? I would never let a guy like Matt Arnold, who has been the real sailor of this ship, steer us wrong. He's been phenomenal.
Yep, indeed.
Mark Murphy, the first mate. Come on.
First mate.
Right. No, Pat Murphy. Mark Murphy's on the football team, which we talk about.
Not anymore.
Yeah. But no, I don't see them doing much. If you bring in the big third baseman from Arizona, that tells Caleb Durbin that, hey, we don't know if you're the guy. The left side of the infield has done nothing defensively to make you want to mix that up.
That's true.
Have they hit all the time? No. But Durbin made his major league debut in April. And he's been doing so much better lately. So it's kind of like the Brewers draft and develop. Well, development isn't just at the minor league level. It can happen in the pros.
And Ortiz has played better, too, of late.
Yes.
Ben Brust, shipmate, trying to ask a question to our captain here. One of the prisoners on our ship has asked on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776, when does the annual Brewers collapse start? Chill, homies. They always start hot.
Oh, let me guess. That's Marcus.
That is a prisoner.
I can
Who
add
is that?
Brent.
Who the hell is Brent?
We met Brent yesterday, Kyle.
Oh, Brent, not Brent. I like Brent.
I'd ask Brent, what's he talking like playoff collapse? Because we're trying to win a third straight division title, so I don't know what you mean by annual.
He's
collapse.
living in the firing of not Ron Renicky, the firing of Ned Yost.
I think most people at this point, fair or unfair, have come to terms when they hear 6 of the last 7 years the Brewers have made the playoffs. They know, and fair or unfair, that has kind of become an expectation. So I think when we start hearing the chill homies and the collapse, you then can move into, is this team going to have a Pete Alonso moment?
You're right. It is an unfair expectation. It's an unfair expectation for a team who's got a payroll 1/3 of that of New York Mets to make the playoffs every single year. But the way that this organization has found itself to find success, the fans have been completely spoiled. But if recent history has proven itself, you just need to get hot in the playoffs, and that can happen. Yeah. The Texas Rangers, not a gigantic payroll, won a World Series in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So did the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah.
So did the Washington Nationals.
Yeah.
None of them have the Dodgers, the Yankees, or the Mets payroll. So to tell me that it's impossible or this impending collapse is absolutely going to happen, you're not familiar with the 2025 team. And there was a certain man that brought us so much joy for 50 years calling the Milwaukee Brewers and Bob Uecker, who's no longer with us. You can't tell me that his spirit isn't on this ship sailing away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, that's all I got.
And that is all we need. My captain, dear captain, thank you so much. We bid you adieu. Go steer us the right direction.
We will check in again as the horizon comes into view a little closer.
Yeah. America's National Park of Speed is Road America. Yep. I'm just going to do that for myself. Get out of the house this summer and go enjoy Road America, conveniently located between Milwaukee, Green Bay, Madison, in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Come see a race. Camp on site all weekend. Kids 16 and under are free with a paying adult at the gate. Think about that. Affordable family fun at Road America. You got great concession stands. You can drive a golf cart around. You can bring your own moped. You can cook burgers, brats, hot dogs, steaks, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. You name it. You can do it all at Road America. You got Brian Redmond and the WeatherTech Vintage Weekend up next July 17th through the 20th. Come for the experience and stay for the race. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com. One more for Brewers Math. Yeah.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
800-990-3776. Say that again.
What a radio pro.
He's so...
Say that again. Nobody said a word.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on July 29th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Chicago Cubs.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in July 29th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check out your local listings to watch the game.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Erica, it's good to see you.
How are things at our amazing Germantown location?
Absolutely fantastic. We heard you had a bold idea. What is it?
We're celebrating our 45th year in business, so I think we should give away some natural diamonds. Wow, that is a bold idea. How many and how big? 3/4 of a carat. 9 natural diamonds, each one clarity enhanced for maximum brilliance. 1 diamond for each store.
How should we mount them, Erica?
We'll give them away as diamond pendants.
So each of the 9 Kessler stores will have their own diamond pendant to give away?
Yeah, and all a person will have to do is to walk into a store and register to win. Can a person travel to all 9 stores and register at each one? Yeah, why not? And people will have from now until July 28th to register.
I'm in.
Me too.
It's unanimous, and people should bring in all their old jewelry so that we can professionally clean it for them for free.
That makes so much difference.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Hi, this is John Neal, CPA, founder of Right Choice Tax, and best-selling author on how to have less stress with the IRS.
The IRS says there is over $330 billion that is delinquent. Are you in that number? Many of the clients we see get notices that are wrong, but they don't know what to do. This is why I started Right Choice Tax Resolution, to help people fight the IRS and state. You don't know the ins and outs of all the taxes they can charge you or the more than 150 penalties they can impose on you. The issue won't go away by doing nothing. You may be able to fix the issue if you act in time. Make the right choice and call us at 844-222-1192. Don't let them wipe out your bank account or retirement plan. Call us at 844-222-1192 or visit rightchoicetax.us right now to book a meeting. We understand how stressful this can be. The situation won't go away if you do nothing. That's 844-222-1192 or rightchoicetax.us.
It's Jason Wilde from Wilde & Tausch. Upgrade your industrial supply services with Lakeland Supply, your trusted ISO certified partner for custom packaging, shipping supplies, janitorial, and safety supply solutions. With over 40 years of industry excellence, Lakeland Supply is a proven one-stop source with over 95% of their products made in the U.S., and they treat their customers like family. Personalized service with a national reach. That's what Lakeland Supply does. Visit lakelandsupply.com to discover how they can make your business better.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Brad, how do you feel like you've performed here in hour 2 of Kyle Brust and Nortman?
Yep. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm experiencing it right alongside KBN Nation. And let me tell you, it is an enjoyable step every way.
You got to go back. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust at the start of the hour? I sucked, but then Money Monis had an incredible story about being scammed, which sounds bad, but I think everything's okay. The Pakistani consulate was being replicated by AI. And I don't even know how to put into words what we heard. Then we had Brewers Math with our captain, Jared, who got us all excited about the land that we can see as we are 59.2% of this season. And we are 6-4 in football terms. Just picked off J.J. McCarthy 4 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah,
for
week
a pick
11.
6.
Thrilling. Absolutely thrilling. What an hour.
Kyle, how'd you feel like you performed?
Yep. Man, to be honest, this was great. This is all my cheeks are literally hurting right now because of the fact I've been laughing so hard. The Money Monis one, I love Money Monis, so I knew he was gonna have me rolling. And then when Jared came in, when Jared said, "I need you guys to say yup," I was like, "Oh boy, I get to interrupt."
Little did he know we were gonna yup the entire time.
I think we made him uncomfortable.
Totally. Totally.
He was uncomfortable.
He was like, "Are they still yupping?"
Yep.
For somebody who listens to the show, I don't think he understands. Ben and myself definitely.
Oh, Kyle and I locked. Do you know Brad couldn't even yup because he was laughing?
Couldn't even yup. I couldn't yup the final 7 yups.
We wanted to yup
laughing so hard.
So basically, he would say something like, What? Give me an example, because I was just yupping at the spirit of Bob Uecker will be on our ship.
The
We're like,
Brewers'
yup.
56 wins at the All-Star break are most in franchise history.
Yep. Jackson Churio behind Manny Machado and Trey Turner as the 3rd most hits in the NL.
Yep. Here's my favorite. The Nationals won it in recent memory. Yep. We were yupping other teams winning the World Series
because it sheds light into the doubters that are in the basement and locked up in our ship.
We don't need any other sailors on the ship.
You are definitely cleaning the poop, though, Brad.
On the poop deck?
100%.
I didn't know we had prisoners on, though.
Well, it's anyone who doesn't believe.
Oh, yes.
See what I'm going for?
No, I got
the
it.
non-believers in the Brewers and Brewers Math are prisoners. Don in Madison, 800-990-3776. You're up for the Brewers right now, I believe.
Hey, guys. I was just driving home, and I heard your discussion about do they go out and get somebody? And I think, they definitely got to be trade deadline buyers. But Brust, man, you were a player. You know the deal. You always try to make your team better, right? I get what you're saying, like about the left side of the infield. You don't want to mess with it. You're not just going to bring in anybody. but I got a name I want to throw out at you guys. CC Sabathia.
Of course.
Everybody knew he was a rental, right?
Yeah.
We knew there was no way we were going to keep him in Milwaukee, and we rode that horse. Now, yeah, he didn't take us all the way, but damn, I remember those days. And when he walked out onto the mound, man, it was electric. And I'm just saying, like, if they got a chance to go out and get somebody who is clearly going to elevate the team, even if it is just a rental, I trust Matt Arnold. He hasn't missed a beat. He's made some really smart moves. And you know what?
Yeah.
We've got a deep farm system. We can afford to give up a few prospects because we know how to develop players.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, we got the chance to plus up. Go for it.
Yep.
Don, we appreciate the call. Here's the one thing that I like that you brought up. Making your team better, right? Like there's that old...
Yeah, you played, Ben.
You didn't. You punted.
Dang. Brad had a first down.
I think back.
Completion.
I think back to the year that there was so much momentum at the trade deadline. And what absolutely pulverized the locker room was the trading of Josh Hader.
Yeah,
the trading of Josh Hader crushed the locker room, crushed the vibes, the momentum. Like, it had an impact on the clubhouse. There's no sign that there will be any selling, but you still have to have the debate with yourself. It has to be the right guy. It has to be likely the right bat. It has to be a bat that can, like we talked about. Stro, you might have been out. Ryan O'Hearn got brought up as a rental. I'm out on that. Like I just am. He's not an everyday guy. Even right now, I know he's an all-star. He sits when they go against lefties. He's a DH. Yelich is DHing. You need somebody who can, again, Eugenio Suarez has been a guy that's been named as a potential rental at third base. Made a great play, barehanded play yesterday. And he hits bombs. But again, he mentions another pitcher. He brought up CC Sabathia. I don't know if, that's the thing, is you can't have enough pitching.
I think he was just thinking of a big time move.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And that one worked out to bring the Brewers a playoff.
Will they get a CC Sabathia type splash? I don't think so. I don't think Matt Arnold's looking to do that because you're looking at it. You're also looking at a team that is third in the NL in record. You know, more than halfway through the season.
7th in runs, so they can score runs.
And the big thing was from Brewers Math captain Jared is we all talked about the minus 34 run differential that they started after the first 4 games. Like I believe since like 50 games ago or something, he says they have the best run differential in baseball. And when you look at all that, you can see what this team has done with Pat Murphy leading the way. I have the utmost trust in his decision making. For some reason, I mean, there was a lot of times where you could question moves that Craig Counsell was making in games. We're not having post-game pressers where it's like, how come you know what I mean? Like, Pat owns his decisions. He benches Joey Ortiz a game after he hits a grand slam, and Joey Ortiz is back in the lineup after sitting. Like, you just got to trust what you have. I'm not saying that they won't go get somebody, but I'm optimistic either way about what this team can do.
I'd be curious on those teams that Jared mentioned, the captain of our Brewers Math ship. You know, those teams like the Nationals and, the Royals a long time ago. These teams that are making runs, Arizona, they didn't win, but they got the World Series. Were they making moves? Because those are teams that are in the payroll in the same stratosphere as the Brewers, and they just got hot at the right time. I would just be a little hesitant against disrupting the clubhouse. And I look at this and say, this year matters a lot, but there's a runway of a couple of years now where I wouldn't mortgage too much and just try to get hot as often as you can because all the ingredients are here now for several years.
One thing I want to mention is because I think it's worth talking about because the Brewers lost to this team the year that they went to the World Series in the Diamondbacks. We're talking about potential Diamondbacks, not just a Eugenio Suarez, Gino, being moved. There's been pitchers linked, Zach Gallen, like other guys on that team because they jumped their payroll $60 million over the last 2 to 3 years. Now look where they're at. Tough division, looking to sell at the deadline. This is where Matt Arnold, if Don trusts him, he's got to trust whatever moves that Matt Arnold is going to make. Electric hour. No getting around it. Go listen back if you missed it on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison or the ESPN Wisconsin app. You're going to have Jim, Matt, and Molly up next in Madison. Corey and Wally, the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. And we will sail on looking at land straight ahead. Come on, I was going with the Brewers Math theme. On 94.5 ESPN and on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. Strove's a hater. I'm a believer. Brad's banned from the Brewers ship right now for not watching the Miz pitch last night. We're back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
I tried.
He's got.
I went on Twitter.
He's an anomaly. I don't know what to do with him.
KBN's the show that never ends.
We are dealing with some delays along southbound 41 from just before Appleton Avenue all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound slowing from Mayfair Road up to about Hampton. Eastbound 94, watch for backups from 164 to Barker Road. Back on the brakes from 84th Street all the way to about Hawley Road. Some of the things that you want to keep in mind, some of this rain is really coming down hard in the Fond du Lac County area, Washington, Dodge, Jefferson, those areas. Just be very careful with the visibility. Make sure you have your headlights on if you got your wipers on. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast and severe weather going through the area right now. We'll have showers and storms early, but then eventually mostly cloudy skies, a low of 63. Tomorrow, a morning sprinkle, then clearing skies, a high of 72. Lake Lawn Resort offers everything you need from lakeside rooms to gourmet dining and a luxurious spa. Relax, recharge, and enjoy the best of Delavan. Book your stay now at lakelawnresort.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It doesn't get any headlines just to be silently good. Big Fish Contracting, we say renovating homes, redeeming an industry.
It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
We're not only educating homeowners, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us. I mean, there's just such beauty in it, you know? If anyone is considering reaching out to us,
or you can check us out on our website, bigfishcontracting.com.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. Kyle Brust and Nortman. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust alongside Bradley Nortman. Alex Strofe back from gallivanting across the West Coast. Not married, did not elope. Fraud on marriage.
Fraud.
Fraud.
Alex Strofe, he's just a fraud.
Yep.
Anything to say for yourself?
Can I tell you about the phone call I just received?
Sure.
Wasn't from the Pakistani consulate in New York, was it?
I didn't catch the guy's name, but I appreciate him listening. He just said, hey, I got a question for you guys. Everybody's talking about the Miz. Why isn't everybody talking about Logan Henderson? He's got the same stats. And then he hung up.
In his defense, Logan Henderson pitched very, very well. But Logan Henderson did not have the same stats. He was not striking out guys at this rate. He wasn't
throwing 102 with a 97-mile-per-hour slider that's making guys fall.
Yeah, I mean that's just it's
silly.
It's not the same. But you know what?
I love my job, dude. It's the best. It's the best.
I hope Logan Henderson develops into a really good number 2, and I hope he embraces his role of being on a really great staff with an ace. I hope so.
I love the questions coming in on the Carbless Talk and text line. And this, I agree with John from this standpoint. The problem is, like, I don't know how you make it happen from a, like, if you're going to go get somebody and they're a rental, like, how much do you give up? How much do you not? All in favor of the Brewers getting help outside the organization as long as they don't trade anybody who's on the field now. If you have to send a prospect that we haven't seen yet, fine. But don't mess with the people that are on the field now. The part that I definitely like about that is going back to how Josh Hader was traded, and that was a clubhouse shaker, right? Shook everybody. The problem is at what price for what we're hearing from Jeff Passan is they're one big bat away. How much was that one big bat going to cost you at the trade deadline? And if it's a rental, probably not as much as we think.
No, it won't cost as much as you think. So, I mean, when you talk about the top prospect that the Milwaukee Brewers have, they're probably safe. But somebody who's an emerging guy that has a chance to turn into something definitely could cost that. So, again, I'm with, I think Jared talked about it, trusting Matt Arnold. I trust Matt Arnold. I do. But as Brad said before, there's a lot of runway. This isn't just about 2025. It's about 26, 27, and 28. The Milwaukee Brewers put themselves in a legitimate spot to have a chance to, this year, to me, what they're doing this year is even better than last year because it's like, oh my gosh, you're backing it up, right? Like last year wasn't just this pop out of nowhere. Last year was just showing what this team really was. And so for me, overall, I really think the Brewers are headed in the right direction. I just don't want them to rock the boat too much. But if they move on from a prospect that's like a 6, 7, 8 ranked prospect that you have in your farm system to get somebody that could be a big bat to maybe have a magical run, I'm all with it.
Maybe have a magical run. See, we were just talking about seeing the land ahead, and it could be a division title. And
I'm hoping
the record is looking pretty good in the NL right now of having an opportunity to not be sitting in a wild card. And now, not saying it's going to happen, but these are things that are in sight as we look ahead on our ship.
But this has got to be the most optimistic you guys have been since 2018, right? It is for me because even in prior
season,
years,
I was pretty optimistic that this team might be on to something special.
But I'll say the Dodgers.
I think this is gonna shake out to be the best team of the 21st century for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Wow, that's say 2011, 2018.
Yeah, why do you believe that? Especially with this.
Cite your reasons, please.
Starting rotation, bullpen help.
This is the best rotation.
Without a doubt.
But all the guys can legitimately be back next year.
I don't think any of those years, I don't think you looked at the rotation and went, that's World Series good. So this year you can.
So, Kyle, I hear you on a lot of like these Chad Patrick, Logan Henderson. A lot of these guys could be back, but Woody's getting older. Freddie Peralta is nearing a contract. Don't know if the Brewers are going to pay him that or do the Corbin Burns and trade him.
Next year.
But that's when they look to move on to get as many assets as they can.
It doesn't mean they will.
But if they're likely like
they've done it so many times. Josh Hader, Corbin Burns.
Well, let me just say this. I'm gonna let Brad go. But I feel like my boy Mark Antanasio has learned his lesson.
Your boy.
Okay, first off, your boy, and then learned his lesson.
Atanasio.
What?
Learned his lesson?
What has told you that he's learned his lesson?
Do you all remember last year the fact that, oh my goodness, Willie Adames, the Brewers had an opportunity to move on from Willie Adames, and they decided, you know what, we're going to keep him because I believe you get a compensatory pick when you lose a free agent of that level. And so last season, he showed that, you know what, I don't want to go through what happened with Josh Hader. This team has a lot of great chemistry. Now, granted, it's the offseason with Freddie Peralta. I just feel like there might be something different with Freddie. He may not sign back, but I think...
Or you could look at it as Willie Adames was awesome for the Brewers, and he went into free agency, and he has not performed up to his contract elsewhere.
Better of late.
Yes, of late, but he's not near. The guy had more 3-run homers than I've ever seen in my entire life last year.
Well, and this is maybe where Kyle is onto something. I know that's a drop. Where Kyle's onto something. I think
Kyle's onto something.
I think Kyle is onto something. I think Kyle is onto something because I do think like it could have been so easy for the Brewers to say Willie Adames. We know we're not bringing him back. We might as well get something out of it, but. they didn't do that. And I think with Freddie Peralta, if we look forward next year, which is why I'm a little hesitant to give away the farm of whatever that might look like, because next year I would be surprised if the Brewers do trade Peralta before the end of the season next year. It's one thing to play out the contract and not extend him. It's another thing entirely to trade him.
In the Milwaukee Brewers,
but that would be his last year next year.
That's
Right.
fine. If Willie Peralta,
You would let him walk without getting anything?
If it gives you a shot to win,
he's an all-star, an ace. He's been pitching
not the way baseball works anymore, fellas. Right now, the Milwaukee Brewers were able to get a compensatory pick for Willie Adames, the 32nd overall pick in this year's draft.
But that's
but it's not just like, because when you think about it, Quinn Priester, who has been, I would say, a great addition for the Milwaukee Brewers, they were able to trade one of those picks that they had in the 30s to be able to get Quinn Priester with somebody that we actually needed at the time at the start of the season. So for me, overall, yes, you have to pick and choose when you keep guys, when you trade guys. They traded Devin Williams because they felt like they had a replacement for Devin Williams. They moved on from Corbin Burns because they felt like, you know what, let's trade him.
You're talking about the depth of the starting rotation right now. That would make sense to then move on if Freddie's not going to sign with you. I'm not saying I want this. I'm just going off of the history of how the Brewers have done things.
No, I understand.
You bring up a good example of Willie Adames. No doubt. We all talked about it. We all knew when he went on the field before the playoffs, that was the last time he was ever going to be a Milwaukee Brewer.
But I think there's another thing, because Devin Williams, I'm not sure if he had his arbitration or not this summer, but I do know the big issue with Corbin Burns was how much we're going to have to pay him regardless of arbitration as well. That's why that was another thing that was part of that situation. And Freddie Peralta, he's locked into a contract. What are you making?
By the way,
$8 million next year?
Is that it?
Yeah, the deal he
again, remember I went through, and I could pull it up again, the comparable deals of what Freddie would likely be signing in the per year he would make at his age moving forward.
North of 20, right?
It's around that, and that's where the Brewers won't pay. So that's why you have to get something of that. If he's of that value to others in free agency, the Brewers' mindset is and all of this is timing based, right? All of this is timing. If the Brewers aren't all of those statistics that we were going over during Brewers Math, then we're not talking about actually acquiring. We're likely saying, we're going to stay put and see how it goes.
It would be a shame if the Milwaukee Brewers, if they continue on the pace they're having this season, and they don't make it to the World Series, but this team, Mizorowski is consistent, right? Big Woo is pitching very well, and Freddie Peralta continues to pitch as he has at an all-star level. It would be a shame that the Milwaukee Brewers would go into the offseason and not try to bring at least two of those three guys back, with mainly being Freddie Peralta and being the Miz, and knowing you have other guys coming. Because next season, if this season ends the way that we feel like it's going, right? We're not sure about World Series, but we think this team is showing some little glimmers of being really, really good. It would be a shame not to run it back in 2026 with a roster that you bring most of the guys back. They're a year more experienced, and then you bring in some more reinforcements.
I hear you loud and clear.
It would be a shame.
It's what I want.
Compensation would be well worth letting Freddie Peralta walk.
Yeah, but that draft pick compensation doesn't get you somebody like Freddie Peralta. That's the difference.
I would say technically you could.
You got Quinn Priester. He's not Freddie Peralta.
No, he's not. He's not Freddie Peralta. But
that's my
you
point.
may be able to draft somebody
real quick,
could turn into him.
But that is
got to be years down the way.
But that's fine, because if you get,
but you can get like Brewers, 3 more of those.
2026, the Brewers have an opportunity based off how this season ends to be all in on 2026.
When have they ever done what you think they're going to do?
They've gone all in. They spent money before. He's upped the Antanasi has upped the budget.
What into the 2/3?
Up the
not in the bottom third.
Up the budget for the time for what he was.
The only reason why I'm doing this is because I want them to do everything that Kyle's saying right now. But you could also look at it from a GM standpoint and say, this is how we've been operating. If our budget goes up, it's not going to go up to $30-40 million a year for payroll. Then you think to yourself, all right, if Miz is as great as we all think he is, then you're thinking it's the replacement theory of, all right, we have him, we have another guy, Quinn Priester. It's literally how they've done business. And so that's the scary. I'm just doing the scary thing right now because I don't want to get my hopes up as well. And then next thing I know, I'm like, oh, they did it.
Freddie's affordable.
But at some point, there but there must be a slight deviation from the plan. Not going out there and signing somebody for, $30 million.
How many times we asked the Packers to deviate from the plan?
But even just
how many times we asked the Brewers to deviate from the plan? They both have in different ways their
structures
and models that have given us 6 of the last 7 years in the playoffs. Will they do something more? That is yet to be seen. I am more of the cautious optimist than the I think they're going to do it and they're going to do it guy.
Yeah.
They've given us reason to believe that they're willing to hold on to a guy for the last season. They did it just last year.
Just that is a slight deviation of just not selling the guy when you possibly can, but even just holding on. Even if you get less out of him, you maximize the
They're picking and choosing
what you would
doing.
get for Adames versus Peralta to me would be different, and that's
I don't know. I think you get a lot for Peralta, but you get a lot for Peralta, but he's 29. He'll end up being 30 in next season.
Yeah, but teams They have lots of money and they do things like this. And next thing you know, you don't root injuries, but like then again, you get older, 33, and then that's their problem.
The biggest thing that I'm looking at is what you got for Corbin Burns. This is getting nerdy now, but what you got from Corbin Burns was DL Hall and Joey Ortiz, right? Like that wasn't a haul we expected. You didn't get some young up and coming prospect. You got DL Hall, who hadn't found his footing in the major leagues yet, but had a lot of potential. You got Joey Ortiz that couldn't really crack it because they had guys ahead of him, but he's a Major League Baseball player, but again, not a superstar. If I'm not going to get a superstar for Freddie Peralta, then you know what? I'll let him walk and try to draft the superstar early in the second round or first round. I think it's competitive balance round, whatever it is.
There's going to be
Let him walk. Let him walk.
Because what would be your reaction if we're in the same exact place next year and the Brewers trade Peralta?
Oh, I mean, it would be outrage.
The team will fall apart.
But that's the cycle. Unfortunately, that's the cycle.
But the teams aren't as good as they are now.
I get you.
Like
but this is the Brewers. We're taking crazy pills. We're asking the Packers to spend and get a DN, and you're saying Trey Hendrickson's name or TJ Watt's name, and it's a pipe dream.
I don't think this is much of a pipe dream. We don't know.
When we want them to do specific things, we're usually not on the same path as the GMs.
I'm not saying
and that's why everyone gets angry at Antanasio. There's a reason why he has that reputation of a cheap owner. So I'm not trying to just be like, oh, yeah, things are going to change because they're winning baseball games right now. They've been winning baseball games before and things like this have happened.
Still Freddie for one more year like he stole the sand.
Oh, I see what you did there.
That's funny.
Off the beach.
I love
Mark.
You love a good thief, don't you?
I love a good resourceful man. A good resourceful man.
All right, well, use your resources well and bank with Bank 59.
Oh, I would love to tell you about using your resources the way you should and using them, keeping them at Bank 59. Bank 59, you know what that 59 stands for? It stands for 1859. That's a long time to be banking and to be the trusted local community bank that Bank 59 is. Bank 59, their mission statement, make lives better. That is their focus. Of course, that is with their customer. Every area of your financial life, Bank 59 can play a role in to optimize, let you put your head on the pillow at night and sleep well, and to know that a true local community bank has your back in every area of finances. But not only that, Bank 59 is an absolute champion in the community. They focus on making lives better through volunteerism, through 9,000 or more hours of volunteering and giving to several hundred nonprofits right here in the southeastern Wisconsin community. So if you're looking for that true local community bank that is making lives better, see how they can make your life a little bit better. Check out bank59.com, member FDIC.
Hit it, Stroph. Wheel of Stroph with Stroph. Next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Do you think...
Nope.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We are dealing with some delays along southbound 41 from just before Appleton Avenue all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound slowing from Mayfair Road up to about Hampton. Eastbound 94, watch for backups from 164 to Barker Road. Back on the brakes from 84th Street all the way to about Hawley Road. Some of the things that you want to keep in mind, some of this rain is really coming down hard in the Fond du Lac County area, Washington, Dodge, Jefferson, those areas. Just be very careful with the visibility. Make sure you have your headlights on if you got your wipers on. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, some severe weather going through the area right now. We'll have Showers and storms early, but then eventually mostly cloudy skies, a low of 63. Tomorrow, a morning sprinkle, then clearing skies, a high of 72. Lake Lawn Resort offers everything you need from lakeside rooms to gourmet dining and a luxurious spa. Relax, recharge, and enjoy the best of Delavan. Book your stay now at lakelawnresort.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Get your summer bliss on at Christie's Landing in Madison on Friday, July 25th. Join Carbliss and ESPN Wisconsin's Kyle Brust and Nortman as we broadcast live at Christie's Landing from 2 to 5 p.m. on July 25th. Stop by and say hi to the crew and get your weekend started blissfully. A lakefront view, tiki bar, and you just know Carblisses will be flowing. Come and see KBN in Madison on July 25th and grab yourself a bucket of 5 Carbliss ready-to-drink cocktails for just $30 at Christie's Landing.
Hi, Mitzi. What's the news from Kessler's in Brookfield?
Everything's smooth like butter. We're all just marching to the beat of the big bass drum.
That sounds like fun.
Your email said you wanted to talk about 32 things. What are they?
The 32 things are rare and special engagement rings.
Tell me more.
Each one of these amazing rings is just waiting for someone to choose the center stone.
What about the side stones?
All the side stones are Kessler 81s.
81 windows exploding with light instead of just 57 windows that are modestly glowing like most other diamonds.
We have 16 rings in 18 karat gold and 16 rings in platinum.
All they need is a center diamond?
Yeah, and our prices on natural center diamonds and created center diamonds are incredibly low right now.
Each store has a beautiful assortment of these rings?
Yes, and they're priced from just $900 up to $3,900.
Good job. Keep marching to the beat of that big bass drum, Mitzi.
I'm excited.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Modernizing business technology is critical for a positive impact on efficiency and reducing operating costs. That's exactly what Tri-City National Bank found out when they called on James Imaging Systems. Listen to Bank CIO Robert Prang.
We also went through a large retooling of our print environment, changing from where we had almost 200 printers.
All the way down to just 97 printers. That's managed print services from James Imaging Systems, a 100% locally owned and managed Wisconsin business technology company.
So being able to work with a local company like James that has that flexibility with their staff and being able to deliver for us has given us the ability to make the right decisions for our organization.
Robert, would you recommend managed print services from James Imaging Systems?
Yes, in a heartbeat, I would recommend James.
Learn more at jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Oh, it's that time of year we're doing the things you love out in the beautiful Wisconsin summer. But you might not be able to do that if you are feeling pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back. You've been living with it for too long. You're probably feeling it right now as you're hearing my voice. Let me tell you, QC Kinetics is here to the rescue. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, and they utilize advanced cellular therapies to give you your life back. Pain-free living is on the horizon, and QC Kinetics is here to help give it to you. When you go there, like when I did in the Greenfield location, they're going to take a look at you. Personalized plan back to a pain-free life. Even take out ultrasounds, taking a real live look into exactly what's going on in those joints and giving you their charted course to a pain-free life. Don't just take my word for it. Don't just take the testimonials that I've heard. 92% of patients report satisfaction with their results. And as I talk to the folks at QC Kinetics, they say when people come in for their free consultation, they say, I don't want to wait any longer. Can I have this be my first appointment? And they say, absolutely yes. Your free consultation is waiting for you on the other side of this phone call, and your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of that free consultation. Give QC Kinetics a call today at 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. 74.
It's time for the
Wheel of Stro.
It is Kyle Brust and Nortman with you till 5 o'clock. Leading into the Homer Hour, I'm Ben Brust alongside Brad Nortman and Kyle Wallace. UKBN Nation, as always, at 800-990-3776. That is our carbless talk and text line. List is more. We hand it over to the... it makes him sound big. We hand it over to Alex Stro.
What were you going to say?
The Alex Stro.
Brad, can you do it?
No.
The Alex Stro.
Thank you, Brad. Another day, another dollar.
Simp.
As we are back and better than ever for the first time in over a week. The wheel of Stro has returned.
You are out of shape. Can we take push-ups off and
He called
put up
me
sit-ups?
fat yesterday.
Oh, my God.
Fat?
His lower gut is like he got a beer belly. It's weird.
Stroke's so
He has
skinny, though.
nothing
up.
on his body except a little tummy.
But he got a little
pouch?
I call it a little
kangaroo
pouch.
pouch?
I call he filling a Joey in there.
Wow.
Yeah, he got
Holding
these
the
sit-ups.
Joey.
Sit-ups
We're
instead
doing
of
sit-ups
push-ups?
instead of push-ups today?
Sit-ups are necessary. Push-ups can wait.
Great, I'd prefer that.
But you gotta do
Push-ups
20
it
of them.
is.
Oh, God.
Wheel of Stro. Good spin.
Cheers.
No, it's actually cheeks.
Oh, cheeks.
Cheeks.
Cheeks. That hurt my ears, though. That cheeks we talking about
I'm
here.
listening.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Congratulations to 3-star running back commit, Sir Paul Cheeks, who has committed to the University of West Virginia. Sir Paul Jesus in Cleats Cheeks is actually the full nickname he goes by.
Oh,
What the hell's Wisconsin doing, man? Sir Paul Cheeks? He would kill here.
That's what we have for Will Stro.
for cheeks, sir.
Hit the next one, damn it.
Dude, Sir Paul Cheeks. His first name is Sir Paul. All one word.
Is he-
Sir,
Why are you making fun of
S-I-R,
him?
Capital P-A-U-L.
So if he
Sir
were
Paul
ever,
Cheeks.
if he were ever to do something acclaimed
And
in
would be
England,
knighted, right.
he'd be Sir
Paul Cheeks.
What a interesting name.
What?
I'm about to watch Sir Paul's highlights here.
What was
Mr.
what
Cheeks
position does he
highlights?
play?
Cheeks. Jesus in Cleats.
The boy can move. I can be,
What position does he play?
Running
plays
back.
running back. and I'm
3-star
telling
running
you,
back.
Them cheeks is moving.
From the East Coast. He just feels like a total. He said those cleats are moving or those cheeks are moving?
Mr. Cheeks is moving the cheeks.
Wheel of Stro.
Fire.
Fire.
What happened?
So you guys are familiar with the 2017 failed festival, Fire Festival?
Yeah, the documentary was very fascinating.
It is.
He tried to bring it back, didn't he?
So Billy, I forget his last name off the top of my head, but Billy's his first name.
A fraud like you.
He went to jail for that. I, however, didn't. It's quite an
Have you been to jail?
accusation. No, I would not make it out, I don't think. I'm not made for that.
You can make it out of jail. You can make it out of prison.
Yeah, jail's temporary.
Thanks, man. It's a really nice vouch for me there.
You wouldn't be very good in prison. Nobody would want
Regardless,
you.
Billy put up the Fire Festival domain. I'm just going to ignore that. And name, and you could buy everything, right? Market it. You can run your own festival. It sold for $245,000 on eBay. And
That's crazy.
He was quoted as saying, "Wow, not a lot of money." End
What?
quote.
Oh my
He
God.
complained.
That
about
guy is so
selling the
unlikable.
Fire Festival domain for $245,000.
That would probably worth $10. $245,000.
Per UWBadgers.com and Greg in the 608, the Wisconsin Badger football team has a linebacker named Sebastian Cheeks.
I remember that transfer.
Yeah.
Mr. Cheeks.
Nice. We got cheeks of our own.
You didn't know this? He
I
was
wonder
on
if
the
those
team
cheeks-
all last year.
I wonder if
Yeah,
those
I didn't
cheeks are
watch the
related.
team last year. They weren't worth watching.
He made a couple plays. Cheeks.
Right, I didn't see them.
Yeah.
Jumped off the train that quickly.
Dude, they stunk last year.
$245,000 for a domain. Is that not ridiculous?
It's like
I mean,
the
he's
IP.
in so much debt, probably.
But what are we going to do?
Well, someone's going to try to spin it around and market it and sell stuff with it.
You paid $245,000 to try to do something?
What's a shame is he gets that money. So, like, he doesn't deserve $250,000 to just sell the domain.
I suck at
I
it.
imagine he's got a few bills.
This man is disappointing in getting $250,000 for selling a website.
Yeah, but he went to
name.
prison, so I think you're doing all right.
He didn't go to bad prison.
Billy McFarland.
Would you want to not go to bad prison just to make? Would you want to go to not bad prison just to make $225,000?
Martha Stewart went to prison. I don't want that type of prison. She was like the queen pin in prison.
He was
Had
just
the girls
sued for
hit-
$740,000.
Oh well, he owes some money. I don't want that.
That's
That
not
never
even
see
a
penny
lot
out of
for
me.
what
So that
he
$245,000 ain't going to him.
Exactly. So you sure you want to be him still?
No, he's broke.
Tough life.
Wheel of Stro.
He needs to do some push-ups. Oh,
Fire,
Spin again.
Respin.
Oh, wow, you just broke.
Spinning nicely.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Ben, the thing is
break
falling
it.
apart.
Oh, wow.
Push-ups.
Push up.
It's
falling
broken,
apart.
though.
I can fix it.
One of the pegs came out.
Am I doing sit-ups or push-ups?
What do you
You're
want?
doing push-ups. It's actually going to help you lose better than
All right, so
sit-ups.
sit-ups. Got it.
Right, Brad? I think that's
Yeah,
right.
I think that sounds right.
Said what?
It all comes down to diet anyway for your gut. Something that Stroke's probably never going to do.
I ate some ribs yesterday after eating some other food. Poor decision. I don't eat pork like that. Boy, oh boy. I told baby girl, I said, this is the last time. She don't eat pork either. Well, we tried it because the kids were over, and I said, never again. Never again.
How much did you have?
Too much after eating at the Open yesterday.
Yeah, I will say, one meal, if I have one like legit cheat meal, it doesn't really do much. If I have a cheat day, I feel it, and I had a cheat day yesterday.
I've been cheating for too long. I've stopped with the free food. You know, you guys are going to the vault.
Stop with the free food.
You guys are going to the vault on Friday, and it was supposed to be last week, and the Lord said, "No, what? No more, Kyle. No more. No more food for you."
I never thought I would hear Kyle say no more free food.
I get on the scale and I'm praying. I'm like, please don't be this high.
Did you know that you can control the outcome of what happens?
No.
Nobody's forcing it into your mouth.
But food just smells so good.
But listen, and here's the thing. We have to talk about this, Brad. His lunch today consisted of, I feel too big. He had a bunch of celery, and he dipped it in ranch.
Yeah, and a sandwich that didn't look very lean.
Whoa. The sandwich was sliced turkey. It was
processed.
No.
High in sodium.
Excuse me. It was sliced turkey from Syndex. It was fresh.
Okay, still.
Freshly freshly sliced. I saw him slice it. Very wonderful. And then on top of that, I had what's the green plant?
I love that he's
Celery?
not.
No. That's something else. There's something else. Keep going.
The green plant.
The green
lettuce.
leaf.
The green
Not
plant.
lettuce. The other one.
Kale.
Not kale. The other one.
Arugula?
No.
Basil. No, it's what's it called?
Is it leafy?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
round.
Romaine?
No, that's lettuce.
Come on, Brad. You should know this now.
Cabbage?
No, the other one.
Dang.
They have it at like Subway and
Yeah,
places.
come on there. You sprinkle it on.
I
Look
think
like
it's
a leaf.
bad on sandwiches.
Did someone say basil?
No,
I said
it
that,
looks like
but
a
that's
leaf.
No.
Sprouts?
Jeez, you're
Sprouts?
not. Brad,
No.
you
I
lost
mean,
all
Dude, you said
credibility.
green plant.
Yeah, green plants.
Spinach.
Spinach.
Popeye over here. Spinach, yeah.
How much spinach did you have? Is it on the
lot.
sandwich?
I put a whole bunch of that on there. It's healthy. So I take offense to that, and I ate celery.
With ranch.
Okay,
With
okay,
legit
yeah.
ranch.
I wanted a little flavor. I'm sorry, my taste buds like to bounce a
Am
little
I
bit.
the only person that's never seen celery in that much water?
It was a lot of water.
It was a lot.
It was
Water.
about 90% of the celery was submerged in
Yeah,
water.
just like its head was poking out up to
making
its
sure
neck.
it
Those things are barely breathing.
That was, I know. She bought that for her nana, so I know that was expensive celery.
She bought it for her nana,
And nana didn't want to eat it,
so you ate it.
Of course, it was free.
and it's healthy.
to some degree. It is healthy.
Celery.
Not with ranch.
I love how Kyle is trying to, like, when you are giving him advice about food and you look at Brad and
He
you
didn't know
look
what
at
spinach
Kyle.
was.
I know spinach. You said a leafy green vegetable.
Yeah,
and we named like 8.
Yes.
And you named 8 wrong ones. Now you feel stupid. Oh, spinach. Yeah, that's the one people put on their sandwich sometimes.
I don't think spinach is a common thing to put on
It's
sandwiches.
not particularly common.
Spinach is very common to put on sandwiches. You guys are absolutely wrong on that.
I'd say
No.
20% of people
Romaine
put
is much more
yes.
common.
Yeah, romaine, but I mean, you went down a long list. You said sprouts.
Yeah,
the hell?
Sprouts. Remember Melio's in Madison?
I said Basil at one point. Oh, shout out to them, by the way.
They're so good. They're like out of business now. It's too bad.
Really?
The places I used to go, they're not there anymore.
No kidding.
Maybe they moved locations.
How many people
great
put
Sprouts on
spinach
Melio's.
on sandwiches? It's
like
difficult
super
to
popular.
say. However, it's a popular addition.
It's like super popular.
Oh, wow. Look at
Super
that. So Kyle and Strofe know more than your Brainiac health freak
But you're
over
still
here.
having a sandwich.
What's
It's
wrong
not like you're having a spinach salad.
And the bread.
You're
By the
trying-
way,
you're trying to
Okay,
convince yourself.
wait.
You called him kangaroo pouch. You're worried about your weight, and you guys are coming at him.
Yes.
This is so backwards.
And
Well, I
the
don't have a
bread. Wait a
kangaroo
minute.
pouch.
Strofe, you do have a
Kyle's
pouch.
just self-conscious and taking it out of me.
No. Okay, Strofe, don't have me come in here and put you on the stream and have you lift your shirt up and everybody see
Oh,
pouch.
wow.
So what I'm going to do
Okay.
is this.
You think I won't do that
Before
willingly?
we go, I want you to understand that bread, that was like some religious bread. I shouldn't say religious
don't do
bread.
that.
It's flourless.
Ezekiel bread?
Ezekiel bread.
I know Ezekiel bread.
Ezekiel
It's
bread.
fairly
Thank you,
healthy.
Brad. So you owe me an apology. I got fresh meat, I got spinach, and I got Ezekiel bread that's flourless. Tell me your boy.
A religious bread.
It does
They
have.
do have- I think they might have scripture on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kyle, congratulations on a healthy lunch. I can see the transformation right
Okay,
before
now
my
you're being
eyes.
disrespectful because I'm
Yeah,
fat.
it's-
Either way, the
amazing.
Princeton Club,
24 hours
the Princeton
ago.
Club can heal all of this. You can have a strong mind, a strong body, and help have a strong community. Because no goal is too big or too small. Wherever you're at in your fitness journey, pair that with the Princeton Club. Whatever you're working on, they can help make it happen. Can drop off the kids at the free child care. They also have the cleanest health club in the Wisconsin area. It's the Princeton Club of New Berlin. Just got an email. They always send you updates of what's going on. Free personal training as a trial as part of the membership. This is all at the Princeton Club of New Berlin, locally owned, open 24/7. A great staff, a great environment. Find your better tomorrow and get a tour at the Princeton Club.
I just
Brad,
found out how much this Ezekiel bread costs.
It's not cheap. I was going to say, okay, Kyle.
No, okay, yeah, Nana was in
Okay,
town, and I
Kyle.
see she went crazy.
That's the good stuff.
sounds like they have to have a
Nana's
sit down tonight.
grandma?
That's her grandmother. I'm never eating Ezekiel bread again.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I loved it.
There you
Is there
go.
actually scripture on it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
On the bread?
No,
not
on the
like burned
packaging.
in, on the
Gosh, you guys are
Well, I
so...
thought you were talking about like holy bread. Or what do they call
it
it?
tasted
Strofe,
holy. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
Sit this one out.
It's good. I can't afford it though. I don't know how we afforded it. I'm gonna have to.
I stumbled upon something that we might need to rally KBN Nation to get behind.
Oh.
It has something to do with Brad Nortman.
Oh.
Did you expect that?
No.
Well, that's next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Yeah. See, the thing about me is, I like
You
a little
like crazy.
I like crazy. I like a little excitement in my life. I like a little bit of drama.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We do have some backups. Southbound 41's backed up from before Appleton Avenue all the way down to about Capitol Drive. The northbound side from Mayfair Road up to Hampton. Got more delays on the bypass heading southbound from Oklahoma Avenue down and around the Hale to Forest Home. We've also got southbound 43 hitting the brakes. A couple pockets basically between Good Hope Road and Hampton. And then you're back on the brakes from Burleigh all the way down through the Marquette down to the KK River crossing. Traffic is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Showers and storms, some of them are severe. So you're seeing some big, nasty storms heading through, especially Fond du Lac County and Jefferson and Dodge. So just be extra careful there. Those should end slowly. Mostly cloudy skies throughout the rest of the evening, a low of 63. Tomorrow, a morning sprinkle, then clearing skies, a high of 72. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Forget average. At Exterior Pros, they bring the heat. They're not here to meet standards, they're here to smash them. From the first swing of the hammer to the final reveal, they're leveling up your home with every window, every shingle, and every single detail. This isn't just a remodel, it's a glow up for your house. Built tough, built beautiful, built to turn heads. Want in? Let's go. Lock in your project now and save $3,000. Exterior Pros, where bold meets built. Trust the pros and visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our friends at Road America, America's National Park of Speed. Get out of your house this summer and go to Road America, located conveniently between Green Bay and Milwaukee and Elkhart Lake. Come see a race at the legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road circuit that has hosted some of the best races since 1955. WeatherTech Vintage Weekend is up next July 17th through the 20th. Camp on site all weekend and enjoy free admission for kids 16 and under with a paying adult at the gate. Come for the experience and stay for the race. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com.
The NFC North Green Bay Packers are returning to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and you're invited.
At defensive end number 90, Lucas Hercules Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness with the sack.
Coming to the all-new Cunis Hope Chevrolet of Milwaukee, Sunday, July 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Packer who strikes fear into quarterbacks throughout the NFL, Lucas Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness bringing the pressure.
During this exclusive 2-hour meet and greet, color action photos of Van Ness will be provided free of charge. Or bring your own item for Lucas to sign.
Pressure and he's blasted. Ball is out. Still loose on the turf. Packers have it. Ow.
Welcome to Cunis Hope Chevrolet, your trusted, family-owned and locally operated dealership in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Say hello to the friendly faces and Lucas Van Ness, live at Cunis Hope Chevrolet of Milwaukee, 11100 West Metro Auto Mall Drive, just off I-41. Sunday, July 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And he lost it. Packers recover.
For your next night out, revel in the fusion of artistry and flavor with Sushi at St. Kate, offering guests an elevated experience where freshness and creativity converge in every bite. St. Kate the Arts Hotel introduces an exciting new sushi menu to its culinary repertoire. Indulge in the finest seafood, freshest ingredients, and expert craftsmanship for an inspired and delectable dining journey. Experience the art of sushi at St. Kate and learn more at stkatearts.com.
It doesn't get any headlines just to be silently good. Big Fish Contracting, we say renovating homes, redeeming an industry.
It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
We're not only educating homeowners, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us. I mean, there's just such beauty in it, you know? If anyone is considering reaching out to us,
or you can check us out on our website, bigfishcontracting.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Right now is the perfect time to upgrade your house and upgrade your home with brand new beautiful windows with Universal Windows Direct. Yeah, they update your curb appeal, which is fantastic. Yeah, the windows are great to use, but what I love is the windows literally save you money. Yes, they're energy efficient windows. They keep the cool air in when you have that AC on, and they keep the warm air in when you have the heat on. It is absolutely incredible the way my house has been transformed. This is not a gimmick. This is not a game. This is not a promotion. This is me being so honest. I love my new windows, and I want you to have that same effect. And right now is the perfect time to invest in your new windows with payments as low as $99 a month with Universal Windows Direct, or you can get 12 months with no payments and no interest. So yes, you can choose your deal right now with Universal Windows Direct. So if you want to take care of your home the smart way this summer, don't wait. Call them today at 414-410-2000. That's UWD at 414-410-2000, or go to universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. For the last windows you'll ever need, go to UWD.com, and like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Stro, did you hear the news? According to Adam McCalvey.
Oh.
Sal Frelick has been diagnosed with a grade 1 hamstring strain, and his status for Friday at Dodger Stadium is TBD. Brewers want to monitor his progress in the next few days before doing IL or no IL.
They'll still sweep him. I'm not too worried about it.
Now,
Could be worse.
I said I had some news for Brad Nortman on UWBadgers.com. They are voting the top game of the 2000s.
Oh.
Matchup number 6. The 6th seed, Wisconsin at Iowa in 2010.
Oh, now that was a memorable game. Your boy toting the rock.
Ooh, that's a football player right there.
Who are we up against? Is it bracket style?
It is bracket style. You are against the 11th seeded Wisconsin versus Auburn. 2015 Outback Bowl.
Oh, that was
You should be able to win that one.
that was a semi-memorable game, but not nearly the Iowa game. Not nearly.
Well, the number 1 seed is what? Ohio State versus Wisconsin.
The voting is happening.
Okay. Does it show results?
I have the results, but before we do, we take a trip down memory lane.
Play by Tolzien to get that ball off, son. You're 100% right. And Norman, it's a fake. Great call and great execution. Not a Hawkeye in sight. And Nortman slid down at the 43-yard line. First down for Brett Bielema.
Slid is a really nice word.
Yeah, very nice word.
Kind of rolled, yeah.
Fell, collapsed, maybe you could use.
Collapsed. Too close. You are losing.
No.
Wow, y'all getting upset, huh?
468 votes to 499. You have 48% of the vote to 52%. KBN Nation, get on this, Brad. I mean, like,
what was the significance of that game?
Yeah, it's a nothing Auburn game.
No. That was a bowl game. What was the significance of your game?
It was a top 15 matchup, us at Iowa, the week after we beat number 1 Ohio State, rolling on to winning the Big Ten championship for the first time since 2000, and then the Rose Bowl, obviously the first of 3 Rose Bowls in that year.
TCU.
Against TCU. So very memorable game, critical game on a championship season.
Over to the KBN Sports Desk.
I think we should probably acknowledge that Brad was on a team who was also the number 1 seed in this tournament as well.
Was that beating Ohio State?
It was Michigan State in the Big Ten championship game in 2011.
That was impressive. That's not number 1.
That's the number 1 seed?
The number 1 seed's the Ohio State game.
How many?
Number 2 is Ohio State.
That's the number 2 because it was a regular season game.
Wasn't the Big Ten? Oh, the Big Ten championship when they beat the snot out of Michigan State.
No,
that wasn't big. No, that wasn't. No, I'm thinking of Nebraska.
Yeah, I was. It was me getting run into the punter that sealed that game.
That was good.
How about that?
Good acting.
Yeah.
The Ohio State game is going up against the 15 seed, which is the Rose Bowl win against Stanford in 2000.
Oh.
Which seems like a bad 15 seed.
Yeah, I feel like the
Ohio State is still winning big here at 83%.
I feel like a Rose Bowl victory, that should be at least in the top 10.
Not enough olds voting in this.
They can't find
It's a digital vote.
It's a young
Okay, I mean, let's not take them out that much.
I mean, the folks that know 2000, I mean, like we were kids, and those who weren't kids were probably teenagers.
Yeah.
At this time now, they're 50 plus.
Right now, all of the
60 plus.
All of the top seeds are winning.
Except for that one? That is such a shame.
And now then I get to matchup number 5. Of course, Wisconsin at Minnesota in 2005 is losing to Wisconsin-Nebraska in the 2012 Big Ten Championship, which was a rout.
I remember that game. But boy, that Minnesota game was so memorable. Blocked punt, I believe.
See, again, to win. Block, it was so memorable.
It was so
memorable. Block punt, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you
What's
are
the 3 seed.
I'm gonna refresh, see if the votes have changed, or if I can
KBN
vote
Nation.
again. Because I do feel as if I do want Brad's fake punt to live a little bit further on.
That'd be nice. I don't want to. It doesn't need to win.
I can vote again.
Can't be a first round exit. I'd be like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Dang. But Brad, you have other games on this list.
That's
as well.
true.
Dang,
That's
Brad,
true.
that was hurtful.
Is that too soon?
Yeah, it's always too soon. Just like these flashes, boy. It's too soon after.
Brad, don't worry.
Test after yes.
You can vote as many times as you want.
Oh, I'm about to refresh that page so much.
I want to see it in the lead by tomorrow.
How long do you have?
I think 2 days.
Okay.
Or one more day. I don't know. I don't know the rules. Just vote for Brad.
Yeah.
Homer joins us next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a tool. My name is Ben Brust, and I'm a tool.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wildy and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
You start just listening and reading the tea leaves here. I don't think Watson's going to miss as much time. I would bet he's playing before Halloween.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
He's running, he's cutting, and yes, it's different. I get all of that, but he is highly motivated. He is going to push and push. This isn't going to be one of those, I'm going to wait till I'm 6,000% healthy.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Siding Unlimited is your local family-owned and operated resource for remodeling your home. We specialize in replacing windows, siding, roofing, doors, and decks. I say specialize because that is who we send to your home. Our team is built around the experts in all fields. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited. Looking for new windows, siding, roofing, and doors? Visit the 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Window Contractor of the Year winner at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Waukesha.
Join the Brewers as they celebrate 25 seasons of American Family Field at the game against the Marlins on Friday, July 25th. Be here for the return of Brewers legends like Ryan Braun and Prince Fielder as they'll battle former Brewers in a post-game home run derby. Plus, take advantage of special anniversary promotions like discounted draft beers and brats and 25% off at the Brewers team store. All activities featuring alumni will be free for fans in attendance. Get your seats at brewers.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Token, representing the auto dealers of Metro Milwaukee. Did you know that Adam member dealers employ more than 6,500 people? Plus, Adam recently completed their 15th annual Feeding America Change Your Oil campaign. To date, Adam has donated over $953,000, which provided over 3.8 million meals. Start your next car search by finding an Adam member dealer at adam.com. That's ADAMM.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance can help protect your dream home for whatever comes next. You can live in your own oasis or your own clubhouse. Whatever you choose, get the right coverage. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you. Growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you. Buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you. Building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Here in Wisconsin, one name is synonymous with fantastic frozen pizza, Palermo's. For almost 60 years, Palermo's has focused on feeding Wisconsin families. And though Palermo's has grown a lot since 1964, they're still family-owned. They're still proud to call Milwaukee home. And they're still committed to making the best frozen pizza possible. From their new and improved rising crust pizzas to their guilt-free Primo thin pies, Palermo's has a delicious slice for every appetite. Find Palermo's in your local grocer's freezer food aisle. Palermo's. Flavor is our family's business.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Radio legend.
I don't care. I wanted to talk to Brent Musburger. That was for my own personal benefit. I hope other people enjoyed it, but I wish I was Brent Musburger. How about that?
Voice of Marquette basketball.
Joplin to the basket. Oh, wow. Hammer time.
And owner of the most famous catchphrase, at least in this building.
Oh, baby, that's sweet.
It's time for Uncle Homer on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
I want to add, I wish I was Ben Brust, too.
Why is that?
I don't know. I would like to have lived your life. I think it'd be cool.
It's been a good life.
Yeah.
Vote on your favorite part of living Ben's life.
Oh, shooting like that. To go down a court and go, I'm making this.
It is a good feeling.
It's too easy.
It is a really good feeling when you're in the zone. You let one go and you're like, damn, that's going in.
Cool.
Pretty well done there, Stro. Kyle Brust and Nortman leaning into the Homer Hour.
But it's hard. I think playing in a Super Bowl.
Punting?
I don't care if I'm the equipment manager. I mean, it's not fair. You're a punter.
Dang, dude.
I don't care if you're. Well, punter's about as slow as it goes.
No.
Hold on.
Okay, no. 7 times.
This is good.
I
This is
don't
good.
care if he's
And
my brother.
he had to hold the field goal.
What? Okay, that that holds some importance. But among starters, you have punters, long snapper. I mean, what's lower than a punter
among
for a starter?
starters?
Yes.
I agree.
What's most important, a long snapper or a punter?
A
punter.
You
can find a guy on the field that can snap the ball.
What's harder to replicate? To replace
a punt.
No.
I'm saying like a punt is so hard to do.
Yeah. They're going to take. If you have
the
a bad punt,
question
they're gonna
is,
take it
in the world, how many punters are there that could punt in the NFL, and how many long snappers are there?
Obviously,
and I think
not
it's
too many
probably the
punters.
same. Oh, there are thousands. There's tens of thousands.
They could punt in the NFL.
Yes.
No.
They don't punt. They don't practice punting.
There's probably.
You would have to coach them. Yes.
Well, you could say that about any sport. Then, if I take 10,000 shots a day, I could be Ben Brust. For 10 years.
No
shot.
Nope.
Yeah, if I taught you how to punt, you could punt. If I taught anybody how to do any skill outside of Michael Jordan,
long snapping can be taught. Punting cannot. Those long snappers are probably the least athletic people on the football field.
There's probably
they don't even look like football players. Punters at least look like football players. Long snappers look like dudes.
The least athletic player on a football field isn't even close. It's a place kicker. They don't do anything.
I feel like
they
they're
might as well be a
athletic,
plumber.
They
You are
play
totally disrespecting the art of punting and kicking the football.
No.
Okay, well, when you say the art, then you
it's hard to do.
It is very
so incredibly hard to do
because it's more than just kicking a ball. You got to hang
there's
time,
probably
positional,
legitimately
directional.
Look at how hard it is for the Packers to find a capable kicker.
You
it
mean
took
place
forever.
kicker or punter?
Place kicker.
I know,
I would say
fine, but that's a skill.
There's probably
just like being the cook or the chef. It's tough to find a good chef. A place kicker is not a football player.
Then how come there isn't just 1,000 kickers that you could pay $100,000 for just to go in there and kick and do just as good as any other player?
Well, again,
tell him, Brad.
Some have to be
because you
better.
can't find them.
I mean, there's some chefs that are better than others. And how much it's hard to find a good chef. That doesn't make him a football player. It makes him a chef.
It's completely different.
Cody chimes in.
Nothing to do with football.
Cody chimes in, Homer. It's not punt, pass, and kick. It's punt, pass, and kick, not long snap, pass, and kick.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
I would say there's probably...
They didn't have a long snapper back then. It didn't exist.
Did they just start with the ball?
They invented a long snapper. And now a long snapper, it used to be tough to have that job because they could block you. Now they have to leave the long snapper alone.
So you're agreeing that a punter is
I
above
think
a long
a punter
snapper.
is a little tougher than a long snapper.
I'm going to train my kid to be a long
discussing about
snapper.
whether they're an athlete. Okay, and,
Yeah,
and
it
the
takes-
place
it takes a
kicker
level
is,
of
the place
athleticism.
kicker
A
is
level
the
of
least
athleticism.
athletic person by far.
I disagree. They play
Least athletic
Most
on
of those
the-
guys, if they play soccer, they were really good at playing soccer. Which
They're
isn't
not
that-
playing soccer though.
But
They're playing football.
because they had more money making power to play football. Like a lot.
Do you have to be an athlete to be a kicker?
No,
Yes,
in soccer,
yes.
you have to be able to run.
These guys are athletic.
They're very
people.
athletic.
They're good in multiple sports.
Y'all seen Sebastian Janikowski?
He's a hell of an athlete.
They
Sebastian
become
Janikowski.
better
He's
because they've
heavy, but
adopted
he's
soccer
athletic.
players. They found soccer players.
And soccer players are athletic.
Yes, but not football athletic.
Wit's football athletic.
It's
different
and
Edgerrin
strong,
Cooper?
block and tackle,
Sebastian
run.
Janikowski
that's
ran a
role
4.640. Don't let that fact confuse you.
That's role specific.
That's football. That's the game.
That's role specific, though,
Yes.
to whatever role you're playing on the field.
Right, and they decided, hey, we can get a better. The place kickers used to be the football players. That's the way it was. And then the Gogolak showed up today. Let's just get some soccer people out here.
And they're
kick a
better.
touchdown. Yes, they're better kickers. They ain't football players.
We have we've put this on we have a look ahead for the fall. We need the Kyle Brust and Nortman punt, pass, and kick. With all four of us, we can see Alex Stro finish in dead last.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he would be bad.
Because John wants to see Brad punt on
That'd
the
be
Carpus
fun.
talking to. Oh my God! Oh my God!
You could train that.
He just did the punting motion.
Homer, it's
I
not
can't
that easy.
unsee
You
that.
saw that, didn't
Yeah,
you?
but it's him. You can't compare him to anybody in the world.
Well, his toe
This
is
is like-
Did you see the Achilles pop?
This is like asking someone from Spain who speaks Spanish to speak English. You know he's not any good at it, but you keep asking him. All right, let's see him speak English again. Oh, he's no good. Wow, I didn't know that.
Dang.
It's a fair comp. Homer,
my
we were talking
goodness.
about some of the top games in the 2000s for Badger football. Got me thinking, if you could go back and relive watching one sporting event, just one, that you were at, which would you choose?
Super Bowl.
Which one?
Well, when the Packers won in '96, when they hadn't won for gazillion years, but it wouldn't be.
That was the Super Bowl.
It wouldn't be any different.
That was a good day, good time,
man.
You remember Homer at the Pack Arena?
And now, actually, the greatest of my life would be if the Brewers won a World Series.
Mm-hmm. Never happened.
That's correct. That's what makes it different.
Never happened. But you were around you were alive when the Braves
I
won.
was 3, and the
I mean, you didn't know. I mean, I didn't really see.
No, but that's not the. I mean, that's
a different organization.
A different organization and stuff. So I guess it'd be like, when the Bucks won in 77 or whatever it was.
No, what if we got a betting ticket? Will at Potawatomi Sportsbook on the kiosk? Will the Brewers win a World Series before Homer's gone?
Damn!
Wow.
Gee.
Why do you worry about that?
Homer, you making it to November or not? That's essentially what that poll is asking.
Yes, I believe I'm making.
Great.
Then you're going
we're good. We're in the clear.
First World Series ever.
They got a chance.
They got a chance.
And this is the only thing. It doesn't irritate me, but the biggest concern, by far,
don't you say
it isn't close, is the health of your pitchers.
I totally thought we were going a different direction.
No,
Jackson
that's nothing to do
Churio.
with the Brewers. That's true of every team. Pitchers are hurt all the time.
That's true.
It's not a question of if a pitcher's going to get hurt, but when they're going to get hurt.
Did Miz impress you yesterday in the All-Star game?
Yeah, but
did he look like he didn't deserve to be there?
Well, no, he looked like he deserved to be there, but still not be there. There are rules on how you go there. I mean, it'd be nice if they voted me as the Chinese person of the year. That wouldn't be accurate. I'm not Chinese. So how am I? Am I a good person? Yeah, just not.
You may have a little bit
Well,
of
whatever. Forget it. You're just going to run to that. I don't have any response to that. But, it's more about Woody than him.
I agree with that. The health of Woody.
Of every pitcher. And they would tell you this privately. Some organizations like a pitcher who's had a Tommy John because they've already done it.
We say TJ around here. We don't like to say that out loud.
There's a joy. There has to be. People have to follow it more than they have because they have a chance.